And we are live. Hello, the internet! Welcome back to the Secrets of Strahd. At long last, back to Barovia. We are playtesting all of our wonderful stuff and playing Curse of Strahd and trying desperately not to die and failing at this particular juncture.
Hey, you said trying. I succeeded in dying.
So, yep,
Not
that
dead yet.
you did die once.
I'm not dead.
Like collecting deaths. How
He's
many
only
times?
mostly dead.
Only
Oh,
mostly
you're like
Yeah.
collecting the Pokemans.
I need like
You know,
those
Batman
stickers.
didn't kill the people. He just broke their collarbone, their bones, and just made it hard to breathe. He didn't kill them, though.
I was thinking I'd get little people cutouts, stickers that I can put on my dice tray every time I kill a player, and just like stack them up over time. I thought that might be like those bumper
Why,
stickers
so you get-
with the mailboxes, you know?
Why? So you could get erect every
Morbid.
time you pick it up, going,
Every time. Yes. I'd run out of room.
Or
very
sing.
smell
Thanks.
it.
Death count.
Hey, God.
And on that note, I'm gonna run our intro
Is
video.
that your body count?
That's it. Oh. Intro video, go! Beep. On and we are in. Okay.
All right, you
Two-week
walking
break.
fossils.
2-week little break, but we're jumping right into the action. Last time, our
Right in
heroes
it.
came to the Amber Temple, along with Casimir, Irina, and Anastasia. The lot of you got to the temple after quite a lot of danger and heartache along the road. Met up with Carmack briefly, left. But didn't get time to rest before getting into the temple and promptly getting into a fight with some magical creatures. In particular, we have this sort of jackal-headed humanoid foxman that is casting nasty spells and something green and flickering behind the walls. We've killed one of the green flickering things, but there's still one left. On the map, you can see it over on the left.
Always is.
In the explosions and the fireballs and everything, they tried to bum rush him, but Jalin and V both got knocked unconscious and are still unconscious right now, as well as Irina, and we haven't checked in on her. We don't know what her state is as far as
Alive,
unconsciousness.
maybe.
Yeah, we don't know. You don't know. I've got it tracking on this end, but you guys haven't had the ability to go check on her. But Doc did make it up to the top of the statue and knock the jackal-headed, bad guy down onto the floor. And it's the top of the order and Anastasia's turn, which is right where we're going to pick up. I have updated the map, so it is accurate now. Previously it was inaccurate, and now it is fixed. I've also blacked out the areas we don't know about and all of that thing. Some spatial awareness before we get too awfully deep is that the room here is very big, 30-foot tall ceilings. There's a huge amber statue at the back with a hollowed out like head where Doc is standing at the moment, and pillars all the way around the room. Otherwise, and the walls on the sides have window slits in them, which is, the little green flaming guy is on the other side of the window slits. I think that covers most of what we need, right? Okay.
I think so.
Do we have the initiative order on hand?
Oh, that would be in your magic handy dandy notebook there.
As soon as I said those words, it occurred to me.
You could always roll new or just make it up.
Nope, it's all good. That could be disastrous.
Nar.
It was rather tight last
Nay.
time. Okay. This is the one. Okay, Doc just went, and that makes it... No, this is not the right one. No, Doc did not just go. Doc reactions. It's ally's turn. Is that right?
Is there one baddie and two baddies?
I do have two baddies. Yes. That's the one. It should still be in our chat from before.
Yeah.
I think so.
Cool.
I'm looking at one that says Doc, V, one baddie, Jalin, Kahn, two baddie, allies.
Yeah, that's the one we're on. And I have a check mark
Okay,
on
cool.
ally telling me that that's where we left
There'll be
off.
a giant statue at the north.
Okay, cool. So we're at the bottom
want
of the
me
order
to-
then.
You want me to add them into the thing?
It's just on ally's turn. But
So like
You want me to add them
Casimir
into the
and
tracker?
are the allies not on at initiative count 5?
No, because we played like 2 games since then and used the tracker.
Yeah. Oh, right, that's
In
the
this-
record from the old one.
No, I'm seeing
It's
this
server
one.
wide.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's,
right. We're seeing it, but we okay.
Sure, let's update it. Let's have it up and running if it's not too terrible much effort. I've got it on my end on
Okay,
paper here
will
too,
do.
but that'll help you guys keep track as well.
yes, please, Papa.
Okay.
We have some more.
Papa Smurf.
Okay, so it was Anastasia. Boom. And she was climbing on the roof and drops down on top of the Arcanoloth, who is prone, and tries to make an attack on it.
Advantage because it's prone, idiot.
That is very...
Not you, the stupid thing.
That's a good thing you said that. The first one was a natural 1.
Nice prone, idiot.
Yeah, we had to lay down on the floor like a squeeb.
Squeeb!
Armor class. Got it.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
And
It does.
sorry, I got a lot of stat blocks I'm tracking this time around, but it's all good. I got it. And
Doing a
still
great
no
job,
good.
sweetie.
13, she doesn't get him. Kind of rolls out of the way just in time. She did her best, but it was not quite enough. Fortunately, it is also Casimir's turn, and he's just going to launch off a nice little magic missile, which is some guaranteed damage.
Good, it can be useful for once.
Yup. Yeah. Boom. 4.
You're all
5,
useless until proven otherwise.
6, 8 damage.
Oh wait, he's attacking the green lantern, or
He's targeting the jackal dude on the ground. I guess he could
yes.
target the Green Lantern, but he's not gonna, because that one's closer.
Yeah, you should target Hal Jordan.
Perfect.
8 more, 7.
Just want to make sure I'm tracking.
Plus 8 is...
Sure, get the guy who's on the ground.
Okie dokie. That's it for our... Oh, I have one other thing I have to do. Keep that open and do that. Okay, that brings us down. Doc, it is your go. Top of the order. Yeah, that's the situation. The fox dude is at the bottom of the statue. You're up in the head, and you're about 20-ish feet up off the ground there. And there's the green thing in the wall preparing to cast more spells as well. What do you want to do,
Okay.
my man?
Is the fox dude like unconscious?
He is just prone. He is not unconscious.
Well, I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
Pop, pop. Give it a shot. Let's go.
Stop
It's advantage.
resisting! Fail!
me get my bullet dice. That is 26.
26 hits.
Oh.
10 plus
What's
5.
that damage? Exactly what we needed.
11, 16 damage.
16.
Damn.
Got it. Got it. We've put a hurting on him. We've put a lot of hits on him. And
Can I retroactively do my bad medicine as a bonus?
Yeah. I'll let you say. We'll say that you did that first. Yeah. I think you also have extra attack if you'd like to use it.
Cool. That's 4 poison.
You got it.
And yeah. Do I have extra attack? I do have extra attack, yeah. Okay, let's hit that bastard again. Because fuck him. Nope, I rolled a nat 1 on that.
Ooh, no good.
Oh.
Advantage though?
You do have advantage.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage.
He's prone.
He's prone.
Yeah, because high ground.
Well, he's prone.
And he's flanked.
I'm gonna get away from
And
this
then I rolled a
bad
2.
situation. Ooh,
Plus 8. That's 10.
50% better.
that's,
Does that mean he has double advantage?
yeah. No, first one's a hit, but it's just the second one. He, I guess, rolled out of the way just in time or something. But
Twitch.
hey, one big hit, we'll take it. That's action, bonus action. Do you want to move, or are you all done?
I will.
Jump on him.
I guess I can't use hide
Jump on
or
it.
anything. Because that's an action. Let's see.
Do you have an anvil? You
It's
just
not
drop on
exactly
him.
hide.
I
but
am the anvil.
It's not exactly hide, but the face piece
You
of the
are.
statue is black and opaque, and you can't. We described that you can't see into it from outside, so you are obscured, and I'd say you absolutely have at least like 3/4 cover while you're up there.
You look like
Okay.
a dangling bugger.
That's what I was mostly looking for. If I got any cover,
You have
Just
cover,
kinda
yeah.
crouch
for-
down or whatever.
For direct attacks, that'll be a +5 to armor class. Now, area attacks, it doesn't help on because it's like an area thing, but direct
Sure.
attacks, it's +5 to armor class.
That's good enough for me. I think that's my turn.
All right, V, you're unconscious. Give us a death save. It's a fail.
How many are you at then?
Right,
That
I don't
is my
remember from last
question,
time.
yeah.
Yours-
Because I thought we just rolled once.
I don't know that have we already rolled for this?
I'm not sure that you.
No, I think
did.
we only rolled once. I think for the death saves. I know I failed mine.
Okay.
And then I think we cut it
don't
off.
remember.
Jalin has had a turn since you went unconscious. Because it was.
Okay, so I maybe just haven't had
Yeah,
the
I
chance
think-
to roll yet.
Yeah, I think he's had
Maybe
one
that,
turn, and this is your first time around in the rotation.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't have anything, and I mean we have the thing on our
Okay. So 1 and 1 is what you guys
so
are at.
it's
All
not-
right. Wait, hey, that's only 1 and 1. You guys are good. You'll be fine, right?
Hang on a sec. I think I'm hasted.
Hasted.
Ooh.
Casimir did haste someone, I thought. I could be wrong.
Did
Or
cast
I
haste?
believe yes.
When did he cast
No, I
haste?
remember that
Because I have that in my notes here.
during the conflict.
Okay. I'll take
I'm
it.
gonna go find the stream and double check as well.
Because it was as he was going to the statue. He
Yeah.
was climbing up the ladder. I think he
As
cast
he
the
was
haste right
coming
before
up.
that.
I think so too.
I think so too. I'll take it. Let's go. I remember casting it. I just don't remember if we've used it. So may as well use it. Let's go. That means you get an extra attack.
Okay.
Yes.
So one more attack.
Mhm.
Let's roll.
Take an
Or
anvil out of your
actually,
pocket
I could take
and
an
drop it.
action. I'm trying to think if I could save one of you from death from up here somehow.
That might be a tricky one. If you have a range
Right.
healing spell like that, then no.
I don't think I have a ranged healing spell.
He's a touched healer. Haste is
You know,
also-
I'm starting to learn the value of clerics.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Clerics are good.
Yes, they are.
let me look at the map real quick. I'm not far. I could use my grappling hook to descend and use some movement.
Sure. Yeah, you could use your movement and get down there, and the haste action to get V back up.
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, shoot, you could even make it to Jalin. Either one.
Where's Jalin?
He's over
I'm
there.
like 10 feet away
Here?
from the statue.
Yeah.
I'm like on the left. I'm not under the statue. I'm like near the other pillar on the left-hand side. When I'm facing.
But you've got some. You got Arena right next to you, or is she dead too?
She's also out.
They're both. Yeah, we're
Okay.
both out of commission. Yeah, I'm the one spinning.
And Kahn's Kahn's right next to V, right?
And is alive.
Mm-hmm.
And we've
Yeah,
got
Kahn's
this
right here,
gal.
right? Yep.
Yeah.
that's
It's not next to
Anastasia.
V. Kahn is next to Irina.
And
V's over by Jalin.
Negative. They're
no,
backwards.
no, you're next to Jan.
No, that's not V. That's
I'm sorry.
Irina.
V's next
This
to
is-
you, Kahn.
There.
Mhm.
Turn
Okay,
them
I'm
back
gonna
upright.
reload
They
mine.
have their names on them. I'm gonna
They
turn
have
it back
names
up.
on
No,
them.
they do, but I thought V and Jalin were flying
Wait, we have-
together at the same rate and got
Irina.
hit with the same thing.
He was
No,
carrying
that was
Irina's-
me and Irina. V
Oh,
was
okay,
at a different
sorry.
location.
My fault.
I'm gonna heal V because V's next in the turn order.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Boom. And that's a straight heal, right? That's healing touch?
I can. Yeah, let me just
Or is it a medicine check?
verify what we're gonna do here. Potion Master. I could use my last Potion Master.
Ooh, that's an auto success if you want it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Boom. How many hit points does she get back?
1d10.
Let's go. V, your life flashes before your eyes for a
You
moment,
rolled
but
it.
you
Oh,
get those hit
plus
points.
wisdom. Let me roll it. You get 5 plus whiz. 8 hit points.
Thank you. Oh, damn it. Now I owe you one.
Ah,
Buy me a taco.
Can do.
a Barovian taco.
Okay, the one looking like a wolf next to me. Sorry, is your turn done with
Yeah.
this? Or... And was I the one who comes after you?
Yes.
Okay. Cool, cool.
Yeah, so that makes it your turn, actually. You can take your turn, V. 'cause you're up and alive.
Okay. 1, 2. I cannot for the life of me tell where the squares are in this game. How much would it be between
Is this
me
a
and...
little
Oh,
better?
thank you so much.
I think the grid's
Very
off in
helpful.
there.
The little wolf guy next to me is the baddie, right?
You're...
He is still prone.
He is still prone.
Does that mean no opportunity attack if I move?
That is... He would be at disadvantage if you wanted to make the
Okay.
opportunity attack.
Oh shit.
Just hit him while he's
Oh,
down.
I need. Let me see if I need
Or heal.
So,
Just beat him unconscious.
touch. Damn it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. How many spells do I have? I gotta do something that's a level 2.
When V gets Valley Girl. Yeah.
Oh, better watch out. She's gonna send out the Valley of the Dead.
That's the only
Oh, I
valley
like
I
that.
represent.
That was great.
Chestnuts.
Hey, we got a
Roasting.
like
got it.
over an open fire.
We can't be demonetized that way. If we all sing different parts of the song.
No, I think so. I think we can be.
Your Honor, there was 4 bits of it.
Said
not
words
one.
all in simultaneously without thinking about it.
Your Honor, I'd like to plead
Okay.
whoopsie daisy.
I'd like to cast Arms of Hadar on him.
Kinky.
That is a saving throw, I believe.
Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures with oops. Oh well.
Oh!
Again, batter all creatures. Oops.
What the fuck?
That's gonna be my reaction if it actually
Yeah,
hits
that's what it
somebody. Okay.
does.
Which means it's not a d20 roll, it's a strength saving
Creature in the area must make a strength
from
saving
everybody
throw.
else.
V be like, Your Honor, I'd like to plead. Whoopsie daisy.
Yup. 10 feet. That is Doc and Kahn
Whoopsie-daisy.
and Anastasia.
Bro, as soon as V gets unconscious, V's gonna like walk on by.
That fails.
Next time I'm leaving you on the ground.
Saving throw specifically correct.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Save.
And it's against my spell save DC.
That's right.
That's fine. I saved. I got 21.
All right.
Guys, I fucked up. I was just
The
trying to
DC
show
is
off.
15.
Anna definitely failed with like a 3. But
Oops,
Oh.
that's the second time my tendrils have hit her.
Literally useless.
Okay,
What
please
is
tell
your
me the
sister, you
douchebag
sick
doesn't.
he has a 14.
Okay, he
Is that fair?
fails.
All right, let's go.
So we're making some
Uh,
kind of save, right?
Strength save. That's right.
Strength saving
Okay.
throw.
Do I have to save?
Nope, you're out of range.
That's good.
10, 15, 20 feet away. You're good. You're good.
I'm just
Okay.
groaning while y'all are getting your ass.
Okay, you said Anna failed.
That's right.
8
Good luck.
damage.
Okay.
So 8 damage to both of them.
Yep.
It's still 4 damage to you, Khan. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
That's a
But
lot
I get
of
it.
damage.
This is the second time I'm on death saves. And when I get brought back, this is my reaction. So I'm kind of liking that she now has an accidental, like, impulse. And it makes sense because sorcery was what she was before she ever became
Yeah.
a vampire.
It all works out.
So,
Except for a
That's
while,
just
it's
your
important to-
instinct.
Yeah.
Pencils
Yeah,
to
because-
arm.
yeah.
Push it.
Yeah, it's
Better
her
than fireball.
reactive, yeah.
Not by that much.
A lot, I think. I disagree. I think it's a lot.
Reactions.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay.
look, you can keep your kinks to yourself.
Yeah, I didn't upcast it, that's good.
Okay. I didn't hear. I'm sorry. I was taking notes. Doc and Khan, did you guys save or fail on that?
I got a 20.
Okay, so
20.
yeah,
21?
sure, saved.
Yeah, 21.
Doc and Khan both take 4 damage, no other effect. Anastasia,
What's the save on that?
19?
strength.
No. What's the DC?
No, but DC.
Oh,
The
the
DC.
15.
Oh, then I saved.
Yeah.
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 It'll
Yeah.
take 4 damage, though.
So you only
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
but you still take 4.
You just-
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you
Yep.
just won't be impeded.
take. Yep.
The 2 who failed take
8.
8 damage and can't take a reaction until next turn.
Nice. Awesome.
The tentacles have tied him up.
I like it. All right. So Anna and Batty here are roped up in tentacles.
Fox dude is just screaming.
There we go. Tentacles. And I made an extra one. Boop. Okay, that's gonna have to go. That's gonna be distracting. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, they are roped up in tentacles and cannot take reactions. You have bonus action and movement if you want to take it, V.
Yes, I want to go next to Irina. Well, actually, I don't know if I can ask this above table, but is somebody rolling for Irina?
I'm tracking her situation right now.
Okay, I still want to go next to her. Thank you.
Okey-doke. Move around to where you want to go. All right. And you have a bonus action if you'd like to use it. So both her and Jalin are laying smoking on the floor here.
Very well done.
Smoking as in smoke is rising off of them, not, you know.
Yeah, very very well done. We're highly cooked.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have anything right now that could help.
Chet, am I cooked?
Cooked.
No, that's not invited.
Oh, chat would be invited on this stream. Absolutely, chat, please. Chat can definitely
Chat,
come in and
am I
chat
good?
all I like.
Oh,
Chat, is this real?
it's not peak.
It's AI.
Trust. Okay.
Look,
Oh
I
gosh,
can...
not trust.
all right. That's it for you then, Javi.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
dead.
Then it's Jackalman's turn. And man, he's got a lot of turn. So he's roped up and he cannot take
Chestnuts.
reactions.
Sorry.
Got it. Okay, he's roped up and cannot take reactions. He can, however, take actions and movement, correct? Is that right? I feel like movement shouldn't be.
It just says no reaction.
Okay, no
I
reactions.
mean, movement may be affected by proneness, but not by my spell.
Okay. He's not even gonna deal with that.
Also, I'm still listening, but I'll be right,
Okay, cool.
be right back. Sorry.
You good,
Still
buddy?
listening though.
Sorry, half a moment, almost there.
All good.
There it is. Okay. Sorry, he's got a very large stat block. I have to scroll through the whole thing. As the
Average
tentacles-
sized.
Yeah, average sized, average sized stat block. As he kind of wrestles and vies with the tentacles, he'll get a hand around to his book and wave his hand once and disappear from sight.
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh shoot.
He
What an
can-
asshole.
He can
What the
magically teleport
frig?
along with any equipment that he's wearing or carrying to an. It has to be a space he can see. Hold on.
That little prick.
Right. 5, 10, 15.
Average size prick.
Right there. Boom. He's gonna
Chestnut.
go. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 feet straight away from everybody. That'll do.
That'll do.
Yep. Poof. And use his movement. Actually, I'm gonna do it diagonally, kind of this way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50. That's about how far he can get because he has to be able to see. 25, 30, 30. Yeah, that's good. Half his movement to get unprone. And does he have a bonus action? That's important to know. I'm checking if any of these are bonus actions. Nope. No, believe it or not, for all these spells, none of them are bonus actions. So that's his go. That's it for him. He gets up on his feet and poofs away. You can see he is definitely preparing to cast another spell, but he won't be able to until the start of his next turn. So, Jalin, your go. Give us that.
Alright,
Give us,
I'm coming.
give us that death save.
Hold up. Alright, coming.
All over your face. I mean,
Oh, there we go. That'll be.
The colorful.
So, what's the death save again? It's roll plus what bonus?
just a
10 or
D10.
above is a save.
Sorry, just a D20, but you guys do get a +1 from the Beacon of Argynpost. This is a
Oh,
saving
18 then.
18.
No.
Let's go. That's
Easy
one save,
save.
my man. I know that's shorter
Alright.
than we would like it to be, but you are up. You're not up. You have one fail, one save. Good. Kahn, your go.
Okay, so I'm gonna. He said
We
he
all
disappeared.
playing around with accents today.
Yeah,
Near-
unga
near
dunga.
death experience. Oh god.
It's too stressful.
Ah.
Yeah,
Happy Leif Erikson Day.
I am gonna.
What you gonna do?
Nothing
that junk.
great.
Oh.
Everyone is around Irina and Jalin. Jalin is up or Jalin is not up.
Not up. One fail, one success.
Okay.
I guess
1,
you don't know that.
2,
though.
3,
Actually,
4. I slap him with Spare the Dying,
Go. He's off of death
and
saves,
then
but not
so that's
conscious.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd like to
Then
think that
move.
Kahn is quite literal about slapping.
Oh,
the
100% I am.
zombies.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm
Yep.
walking up annoyedly and just going pop, and then I'm going to how much I have?
And I did like a little more over the top, like you grab me by my collar and then
20, 25, 30.
actually that'd be That'd be an echo of what Strahd did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going behind the pillar so that way the green blob can't hit me. And then as soon as, this buttwad casts an area of effect spell, and we all die together. But at least I'm behind the pillar.
Yay!
Turn's over.
All right, down we go. It is
I can't
his
get
turn.
60 feet away or he would be dead.
It is Buttwad's turn in the wall. I have to check one thing.
With the hole in it.
How many does he get? Two.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
Okay, well. Huh, how about that?
And he casts Fireball.
Well, he is out of 3rd level spell slots. He cannot cast Fireball. How
Good.
about that?
Sucks to suck.
Yup.
Yep.
Yup. I really hate it, but what he has to do is he has to cast a magic missile instead.
Perfect. Lovely.
So, how many is magic missile at 1st level? Is that 3?
4? 3.
4? 5E. Let's find out. Magic missile sucks because it's an automatic hit. You can block it with a shield spell, but that's about it. 1d4. Each creature, how many? 3. He gets 3 at 1st level. Let's go. 2, 3. Do I have enough d4s? Yes, I do. Okay. Targets. He cannot.
Oh, it can all go to different people too.
Yep. He cannot target Kahn because you're out of sight. He can target V,
Idiot.
and he can target Doc, and he can target Anastasia. It doesn't make much useful sense to target targets that are down, so he's gonna shoot 2 at you, V, and 1 at you, Doc.
Okay.
Sound good?
How much does
Doc's
he
like-
foe?
So V gets
It's
1,
1d4.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. V gets 6 force damage, and Doc gets 3 force damage.
3 force damage. Okay.
It hits y'all side to side like that, and that's his turn. That's it. Skull Betty 2 brings us down to our allies. I guess I could have sent one at her. Anna. Ugh. Anna's movement. What can she freaking do? What can she do? Are you still good, V? I know you were low on hit points.
I think she's got 2 left. After
No
that
one
6.
hit point. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, let me. I'm
don't-
assuming I got 1. Sorry.
No, you don't have any. You're just off of death saves with Spare to Dying. It just keeps you from having. You're stabilized, but you don't get hit points back for it. They still have to find a way to heal you. Which I wonder. I'm gonna have to check something on Spare the Dying in a minute. But after I figure out their turn.
It just brings you to 0 or 1, I think.
Yeah, because I'm gonna check it
Probably
right now.
one.
Spare the Dying, 5e.
Oh yeah, I have it. You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead constructs. So yeah, that's all it does. It just keeps you from dying.
Yeah. It's an interesting situation because if you are on death saves, you could save 3 times and get a hit point back. And get up. But
Yeah,
if
you
you're
just
stable-
don't have the risk of dying.
Yeah. We'll sort that. We'll sort that when we come around. Yeah, I guess you can still
Mhm.
do that. You just don't have the risk of fails. Okay. Back on point. Anastasia, 40 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. She can actually get to him. Nice. So she's going to charge them up and take a swipe at him. What's her modifier? I should know
I think we
this.
got NPCs.
Yep, they're going to help. They're gonna help.
Yeah.
+7. Hits. Awesome. It hits. Oh, 4. Yeah. Come on. In the box. Stay in the box. 3 damage.
That's what my teacher said.
Beep.
And I said, no, I'm a
Such a weak
creative.
Kahn will sarcastically go, "Wow, great job. You are the most useful, helpful thing that we've ever encountered. Thanks."
She does, however,
Well, how do you find out?
leg did she use her full 40 to get there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
30, 35. Dang, she did. And but it doesn't matter because uses when trying to make a melee attack. She does not. When Anastasia makes a melee attack against a creature, she does not provoke opportunity attacks, so she will bonus action dash and hide over here. Out of sight. And as she nicks his leg, you see that there's like blood kind of gushing from his leg, an unusual amount. Her attacks do follow on damage later. But that's her turn. That leads us to Casimir. Oh man, he does not have a lot of useful shit he can do. Don't ever close your stat blocks, guys. Keep them open forever, no matter what. Spells does he cast? Got it. Okay. He is going to maneuver this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 at a pretty wide angle. And our boy's got Fireball. He's going to send it in through the window over here at the green thing over there. That's not supposed to come out. See if he can get one thing off the board. Save and throw. Absolutely fails. And even at minimum damage, I think that's going to be enough to do it. But let's find out.
Where are we?
This is Casimir. He is launching a fireball at the bad guy. At the one behind the wall, specifically. 86. Just roll some damage for him. Try and do this fast. 10, 12, 16, 19. It's not enough. It's not enough, but it's a big old hit. A blast of fire in the wall. On the other side, he kind of says, shit, and doesn't quite get the green dude out, but he did a load of damage on it. That's his go. That's everybody there. That. Which brings us back to you, Doc.
Okay.
Jalin is stabilized. We have not checked on Irina, and V is up. The two baddies are down, way down to the bottom left.
Can you turn the grid back on?
Okay. Boop. We kind of fall off the bottom of the grid down there. But
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm gonna shoot at that boy over there.
bring it. Fox guy or the green dude in the window?
The fox guy.
Bring it. Hurt my bad. Hurt him bad.
Gonna do bad medicine first.
Right.
And then
But then,
fire away. Let's go. Dirty 20.
20.
Yay, nay.
Hold. Yeah, reaction. But he can't take reactions because of the tentacles, even though he moved. Never mind. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Until the start of your next turn. Nice.
Alright. 24 piercing damage plus
Nice.
6 poison damage.
Alright. Boom. Another shot. Another good hit. Spins around one time. He's still up. But he is not looking
From
good.
winning streak, you could add another. Oh wait, winning streak gives me a bonus to my attack roll, right?
Yeah, just attack roll, not damage. The 2 succeed rolls.
That might help me here then. 15?
15 does not.
I'm sorry, 16?
Nope. No good. That one goes wide, but you still have haste.
That's right. I do have haste. Thank you. There's my winning streak. Nah. Here we go. 18?
18 gets it. Let's go.
All right.
Haste is saving the day.
Yeah. $11 plus 5. 16. 16 piercing.
16 piercing.
And let me check something real quick. For bad medicine, it only counts for one of the attacks, right?
I believe so.
Not just like per turn, but per attack.
I believe that was the design intention. I'm not sure of how we phrased it exactly. What does it say?
Yeah, it just says you can apply acute poisons to your weapon or weapon ammunitions as a bonus action. On a hit, the poison deals an extra 1d6 damage. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw, which we didn't do last time. We haven't been doing that.
Yeah. Hold on. There it is. We have not been doing that. We'll remember it for later. It's con save or be poisoned, right?
Yes.
Our boy is immune to the poison condition.
Oh. Well, maybe that's why.
Yeah, that totally. That was all part of the plan. Yes, we didn't forget.
No. No, that's what it was.
Well, yeah. I think it's first hit. I think it's first attack, but I'll do some math later. I'm gonna make a note of it and make sure that we specify. Usually, bonus to damage is for the first hit, but
that makes the most sense. But let me know what you want to do with it.
This and yeah, for today we'll go first hit, and then we'll reevaluate later.
That was my 3 attacks and bonus action and a movement, so I think that I'm covered.
Okay. Yes. Okie doke. That's Doc. Then V, your go.
I would like to check on Irina.
All right. She don't look good. You can do a medicine check if you'd like to.
Okay.
Evaluate.
15.
15. Yeah. You kind of check on her and check on her situation, and there is no movement, no breath, no heartbeat, no nothing. There is completely no response. If we were to count
If
her
this
death
bitch is
saves,
feigning
they'd
death,
be like-
then
Yeah. You kind of
I'm
do a
gonna
quick
beat her to
calculation
death,
of times she got hit since she went unconscious, and it's like 5.
Yeah, I think I would turn around to Jalin and tell him if she's feigning death, I'm beating her back into death. But also I'm gonna cast Revivify on her.
Let's
I
go.
don't think she has a reason to. I don't think she has a reason to be honest.
Get out of a fight! I've done that before.
That's true, you did.
That's quite an admission,
So-
isn't it? You projecting your bullshit on the others.
Such a creature that has died within the last minute. Yep, she's within the last minute. The creature
Yeah.
returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell can return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts. Awesome. Yeah, you cast the spell. Her whole body jolts 1 time. She coughs. And she's got...
Clear!
Yeah, clear. Sure, her eyes are vacant. She saw the great beyond there for a second, but she is back with 1 hit point. I believe that's an action.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
Alright.
Crazy if that was a bonus action.
Yep. Irina, boom. 1
Bonus. Do I have any bonus
Defibrillation.
action?
Boom. She's up. She is back in action. That's your whole turn? Ooh, hold up. What level spell is that?
Revivify is a level 3.
Spell.
When does your Arms of Hadar wear off?
I think it's an instantaneous thing.
10 feet of you, each creature saving on a failed takes damage and can't take reactions until its next turn. It has had its next turn, so our boy's got reactions, and he is absolutely going to try and counterspell you.
Okay,
I
what
think
does
it
that
just
mean?
works, doesn't it?
It does.
It's
I
Or
don't
stop
know.
or revivify.
I think he's got a roll for a 3rd level. Let's double check.
Yeah.
Counterspell. 5e.
No.
3rd or below, it just goes.
Yep. The spell fails and has no effect. If it is cast at spell level of 4th level or higher, make an ability check.
Yep.
He
You go
wants
to clear.
death.
She kind of lurches one time, but the magic just
You're
fails.
chosen.
She lands back on the ground.
Oh yeah, he's chosen death a while ago. This is just whew. Fucking prick. What do I have? What's my strongest thing? I'm coming after this fucker. The problem is
What's
I
my
have a
strong-
few really strong ones, but you guys remember when I called shit from hell? Yeah, like that's my strong attack.
Maybe
Don't
not do
piss
that.
V off. Ah!
But
It's all going to hell in a handbasket
Yeah,
now.
this is casting time.
the
1
spell
minute.
fails and has no effect. I think it still burns your action and spell slot.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mhm.
So,
I'm assuming as much.
considering that,
That's
do you
fine.
want to do anything else with movement or action before we go on to actually his turn next? Sorry, guys. He's not going to let that just slide.
I don't think I have anything that's bonus. Oh! Fuck yeah, he pissed me off. Spirit weapon next to his motherfucking ass. Because I have
Let's
a
go.
range of 60 feet.
Awesome, spirit weapon.
But specifically right next to his butt.
right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What
And the
is
spear.
it? It's a spear.
Metal up the ass. Let's go.
This is the first time she's ever actually made a weapon with this
Pegging
thing.
this guy.
Everything else has been just random items. This one time, it's an actual weapon.
An actual spear. There we go.
That's
Right,
Just
great.
messed that motherfucker.
good to go. All right, make the attack with it. Let's hurt this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, it goes in your initiative roll.
Okay.
Glad you get to do something. I was worried that would just.
When I roll the d20 on this to see if it hits,
I
what
believe
do I...
it adds a
add
spell
to
attack
it?
modifier. I'll double check.
Yeah, okay. 24, does it hit?
Yep, that hits.
Ooh, just barely.
And he's used his reaction, so that's it. It's barely. And it does a D8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
A 14.
14 damage.
You're gonna tear him a new asshole?
Absolutely.
That's
Not a new one, just widening the one that's
Oh, anal bleeding.
there. Given my 24, I don't even care if it kills him right now, but given my 24, absolutely aiming for that.
Yeah,
Butthole.
it's a good poke in the butt. It's a real good poke in the butt. I'm sorry. Tell me the total damage again. I had to check.
14.
14. Cool. 20. All right. It's a real good poke in the butt, and he yipes really loud, but he's not dead.
You wish he was.
He really does.
I think so. I think they should have done a little bit of psychic damage too.
He will never shit properly again if he survives this.
Yeah, nope, not likely. Oh my gosh. Wow, he's used up so many spells. Sorry, I'm having to I noted last time which spell slots he's used, so I'm trying to see what he has left.
Yeah.
That's
Take your
gone,
time, no
that's
worries.
gone. With his counterspell, okay, he still has burgers and spellcasting baddies. I gotta learn this.
I'm gonna put foxes on the extinction list.
Yeah, you can use I guess Phantasmal Force. That sounds like an attack.
I think it is. It is.
Phantasmal Force. It's only second level. It shouldn't be that bad. Who's he gonna target?
Oh,
Who's he
it's-
gonna? You craft an
It's
illusion.
more interesting than you think.
Oh, is it?
Phantasmal Nightmare?
I already
Or
called
Dream or something?
it. Well, I gotta pick. Well, it's no longer. Oh wow. Wow, that is really interesting. But it doesn't hurt anything. Nope. Gotta pull that one out because it can only target a single creature. No good. Last it all. Okay, he's just gonna use this freaking thing. That's dumb. That's okay. Firebolt. Yep, firebolt.
Fire it if you want.
Yep, firebolt. That's what he's got. 50-50 on Doc or ooh, actually. No. He'll use magic missile, which he has. It's not as good as firebolt, but he will use it and he'll put all the darts on Casimir. So that's 3 hits on Casimir. I'll roll the damage. Boo, 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 boo. 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to Casimir.
He's
I'm
dead
safe.
all.
And he has to make concentration saves for each one on his haste.
Yep.
Natural 1 is the lowest. That's the fail.
That's
So, haste drops on you, Doc, which has some follow-on effects, I believe. Or does it affect
Right.
the caster? It does something.
I know it
When
affects
this-
the caster.
When the spell ends, the target cannot move or take actions until after its next turn, as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it. A wave of lethargy
thought that was on the
sweeps
caster.
over you, Doc. Nope, it's the target. As the haste runs
My
out.
legs feel like lead.
Yup. I'm gonna make a note of that.
My gun's so heavy.
Homie is he could run, but that gets in. Oh wait, can the spirit weapon do opportunity attacks?
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't. I don't know why it wouldn't.
In Baldur's Gate, it does. It does today. I don't feel like reading all
Baldur's
that.
Gate rules.
He's gonna bolt.
Forget
He
about
wants to
5e. We got
create-
BG.
He needs to create some distance. He'll risk it. It's a big risk, but he'll risk it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Just gotta risk it for the
30.
biscuit.
30 is the movement.
I love
Or
biscuits.
60.
That's what I'm saying.
30. Oh, it's actually a fly speed. How about that? 30 feet. Over to there. Yeah, go ahead and make the spirit weapon attack. Bonus action attack. That got halved to.
Desk UV.
That's UV.
So
Unless
sorry.
you don't want to. I'll say that it uses your reaction. So he's moving away, and you can reaction hit him with the spirit weapon. Attempt to hit him with the spirit weapon.
Seems like a fair ruling.
Is that a sorry D20
Plus spellcasting
Clean?
attack
Modifier. Mhm.
17?
17. And he did his thing. 17 hits. Because he used the. Yeah, he used the counter spell on you, so he can't throw the shield up. Give us the damage.
10.
10 damage?
Yeah.
One. Total. Okay. Can't. Not yet. Not yet. He's still up. He runs. He books it. He's getting pretty far up the stairs toward this door in the back end, but he doesn't make it all the way to the door. That's his turn. Jalin, you are stable but still unconscious. You have one successful death save. If you'd like to make a death save, and if we get the 20, you're back up, or if we don't, then if you fail, it just nothing happens.
I rolled a 10, so
10
that
is a
meets the
success.
number, doesn't it?
Yeah, 10 is a success. You also get the +1 from the beacon, so you're at 2
Yeah,
successes.
I added that.
Sweet. So you got 2 successes, 3, and you're back on your feet.
I go.
Flies down faster.
Wait,
This is
what?
going quick.
Pause.
Yeah.
Why is he doing death saves? I
We said
cast Spare the Dying on him.
right,
I'm
we said
I'm stable, but I'm trying to get hit points back.
yeah, we're giving him
Okay,
the
gotcha.
opportunity to get back up. If he fails, he won't take a death save. Loss.
Okay,
It's-
that's what I was like. Oh, hold on.
We're just allowing.
Yeah,
that
no, I'll be alive.
Okay.
I'm just taking death saves to see if I get any HP left.
Yep. See if you
Okay,
can
cool.
get back. It feels lousy to lose that opportunity to get back up. Because
Yeah.
somebody
Okay.
saved your life.
That works.
So, Kahn, up to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Count 5s.
6. I see him, correct?
Yes.
He's within my line of sight.
Yep. You can see him.
Okay. Sacred Flame. Make a
Nope.
dex save.
Dex save. Ooh, bad rolls.
D10. Not a high situation, but I'm gonna take damage no matter what, so that's kind of what I'm aiming for. My spellcasting modifier, it's 13. So if he beats a 13, he saves. I think he still takes the damage though.
Saving throws. You said Dex.
Yep.
+5 gives him a 15.
He saves.
He saves. But what does he take? Is there a half damage situation?
Normally there is, but I'm not seeing it on my
Not
spell
everything
list.
does. Not everything does.
Okay, I'm just gonna check real quick.
Go ahead and check. Okay.
What the heck?
This is like. This guy's a real motherfucker.
Oh no. It's just the target must
Save
succeed
effect.
on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 damage. Alright, turn's over.
Yep, that's it. He made it. Down faster. Skull Batty 2 has to use
Just
his...
1d8.
No, it's 2d8 for me right now, but yeah, it's 1d8 normally.
Skull Batty takes some pop shots. He'll go 1 at all 3 of you guys. So V and
That's
Kahn
fine.
and Doc. Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah, I moved into line of sight, and I was just kind of like, alright, whatever. He's gonna escape anyways, so I'm kind of like, eh.
So that's 2 damage to V. 5 to Kahn and 4 to Doc with his magic
Okay.
missile. That's force damage if it matters, and that's his whole turn. And
I'm down.
you're down.
Yalin's turn.
Down the clown.
Nope, that was baddie number 2. So that brings us to the allies. She can get to him, so she'll take it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right there. 30. And make her attack roll. 16's gonna miss. She gets up there and swings, but it doesn't get him. Casimir, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there is the best he can do. Oh man, he's running out of things he can do. He's gonna take
Even
a
a cantrip, anything.
yeah, he's gonna taking a quick look around to see if anybody wants to say like, how he can best help while I glance at his stealth.
Heal.
Doesn't have any heals.
Kahn would yell
Wizards.
heal V. Or get heal, or get V up.
He's a wizard. He doesn't have any heals.
Nobody can do a medicine check and get her up.
Oh, he could do a medicine
Like
check.
a help action. Like
Yeah.
a help up.
Instead of moving over here, I lost track of his starting point, but he was in that vicinity.
Hmm. If he can get to V, maybe he can't.
Yeah, he can get here in diagonal. Yeah, okay, yeah. Rather than cast a spell, you'll see him like go for the book, and you wave him off. He runs over to try and get to you. Medicine check. Boom.
That way, I'd rather save our player turns than allies' turns at this point.
Absolutely.
We have more important stuff to do.
Yeah, 15 on the medicine check. Better still, actually, but plenty good enough. That gets you back up with 1 hit point.
Okay.
I love how V's just bouncing up and down, and it's like, we gotta get Jalin up too. No, he's still stuck. That's his. Oh, wait. He might have a bonus action. Spellcasting, equipment. Does not. I thought I gave you guys really strong allies, but that's his whole go. Doc, your turn.
They are.
Oh. Let's see what we can move.
I mean, they are. It's just the enemy's stronger.
Situation.
It's a shitty one.
Yeah, this guy's
Yeah.
really.
He is no.
He's got a high armor
shit.
class for a wizard as well.
Yes, he does.
That's what hurts.
Hmm. Yeah, when it's above 16, that's tough.
It's tough.
Gonna move
He's a bad
5,
mammoth.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Can I see the spirit thing?
You can see it, yeah. It's not.
And
like-
I can see the fox.
And you can see the fox. He's up at the top of the stairs.
I'm gonna take. Oh wait, no, I can't do anything. My turn.
You can't do anything. Let the You can move, but you can't. Take
Can I
action.
move?
I think so.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
But I have extra attack too. Like how
When the
slowed
spell-
down am I?
When the spell ends, the target cannot move or take actions until its next turn. Extra attack is when you take the attack action, you get to attack as well. You
Oh,
can take
so
a
I can't move
bonus-
either.
Yeah, you can't move, but you can take bonus actions if you have them.
Okay.
There's not a ton of. Yeah, you can take bonus actions if you have them.
Let me see.
That haste is punishing when it goes down. I didn't realize it was movement and actions.
Well, I can go into bullet time.
Go into bullet time. Absolutely. I'll hold you for later.
Okay.
Bullet time up. Down the line we go. V, you are conscious with 1 hit point.
I don't think. Yeah, my weapon just doesn't get there. My weapon only has 20 feet of movement. I am gonna use my bonus action to tell it to move upwards towards him. What is it? 1. No, that's. Ah, come here.
Alright, we both grabbed it. I shouldn't have touched
Oh.
it.
Sorry.
You go ahead.
Then 1 more, right? There it. Okay, so yeah, it should be 10 feet because he moved 30 or 35 or something, and then
Yeah, pretty far.
I moved 20. Okay, don't know how to do this properly, but I am going to. How often can I do this? I think I can do it once a day, once a long rest. I'm casting Infernal Calling.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's a great one.
I had the guy who helped me out the most when I went into the Hells
Titan.
the first time.
He's on call.
So that's absolutely who I'm trying. I don't know if he's a rating 6 or lower though. So
you
I'm
get
gonna
to
try to
choose-
call for him, but
Okay. And you get to choose the. Here's what we'll do. You can call for him and choose the challenge rating. The CR6 variety, I believe, is a Bone Devil. Let me double check really fast.
I'm telling him to send me one. I helped them with the Dem War, so they owe me 1 or 2. Uttering a dark incantation, you summon a devil from the 9 hells. You choose the devil's type, which must be one of challenge rating 6 or lower, such as a barbed devil or a bearded devil.
Yep.
The devil appears in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. My range is 90 feet. The devil disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. The devil is unfriendly towards you and your companions. That's what I said. My strongest ones are calling infernal beings that don't like us. Roll initiative for the devil, which has its own turns. It is under the dungeon master's control and acts according to its nature on each of its turns, which might result in it attacking you if it thinks it can prevail, or trying to tempt you to undertake an evil act in exchange for limited service. The DM has the creature's statistics. On each of your turns, you can try to issue a verbal command to the devil. That doesn't require a full action. It obeys your command if the likely outcome is in accordance with its desires, especially if the result would draw towards evil. I did just make the pact with Zariel,
Yeah.
so basically any devil that's under her should be more likely to
So you get.
listen.
Yep. So you get 4 choices here, and it's up to you. Recalling that whatever you summon is going to be unfriendly. The barbed devil is the strongest of the lot as a CR5. There's also a bearded devil who's a CR3 in the middle, an imp at CR1, or a lemure, which is like a little blob at CR0. So recalling that it is unfriendly. It's up to you how strong. Oh, and there's the last one is a spine devil. It's a CR2. That one flies. So it's up to you how strong of a one you want. CR 0, 1, 2, 3, or 6 or 5 is what I've got to choose from. I think there's a CR6 one. If you give me a second, I can find it. But you tell me. Are you shooting for just the strongest thing you can get, or somewhere in the middle, or what?
Somewhere in the middle, and I want to immediately try to roll that charisma check on him.
Okay.
It says that you make the check with advantage if you say the devil's true name, but I won't know this particular one unless he's somehow spilling it the first minute. I don't know it.
Sure. Awesome. How about how do you feel about a bearded devil, CR3? That's right in the middle of the range. It's not the strongest thing, but it's also not the weakest.
Okay,
It's
I agree.
combat-oriented. Sick. Yeah, a flaming portal appears on the other side, and from it comes this hulking, violet-skinned devil with horns and a beard made of barbed tentacles coming out in every direction. Yeah, he's bare-chested with a big old spear, nasty-looking thing. He's like, yes, I'm in the world. He's excited. What's the check that you have to make when you first bring him in?
I mean, it says that you can try to issue a verbal command.
Yeah, try to issue.
There's not a check to get him to come. That's just a.
Yeah, the verbal command. That's what I was. That's what
But
I was thinking of. Gotta have some.
it obeys the command if the likely outcome is in accordance with its desire without a check.
Okay.
If the outcome of whatever verbal command I issue first is not in accordance to it, I roll for charisma.
This will do. Boom. That's him. He doesn't have a beard, but it looks devilish.
I'm annoyed. This guy needs to die. I'm
So
not
you summon
holding
him
back
like
anymore.
over here by the Arcanoloth, right? By the baddie. You don't know what it is.
Absolutely.
Cool.
As with the weapon right next to him if possible, because I don't like his face and I want this bearded guy to tear his face in half.
Tear his face in half. Tear his face in half is
Or
the command
use
you're
my
issuing?
spear. Use my spirit weapon to peg him.
That's amazing. Okay. So that's the command that we're issuing. He just follows it under the certain situations, right? Which is if it's in accordance with his desires.
With his own desires, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just roll it. Now the dice
Are you
always
making
know.
him keep turning around? Oh,
I was playing with him for a
My
second,
far
but I
reach.
stopped now.
sorry. My table needed reloading.
Okay. Yeah. He will. Yeah, he will attack. Absolutely. Why not? Let's do it. Would you like to roll his attacks?
No, it says you have all his
Since I
stats
have
and stuff.
him,
I actually don't
just
have
offering.
access.
Very well. Multi-attack. He gets one with his beard and one with his glaive. Let's
He can
go.
use his glaive or the spirit weapon, however.
Well, for color, yeah, we'll let him pick up the spirit weapon. Why not? Let's see how these go. If he moves here, he will be flanking, so he'll have advantage. A dirty 20 hits, and a 19 plus, what is it? 5 is. I mean, it's certainly gonna hit. 24. Both attacks hit.
Oh,
The damage. I feel like I'm destroying my own
well, that's
monsters over here.
unfortunate.
Let's see how he does. That's a lot of damage. D8.
That's a lot of damage.
I know it says that I have his stat block, but I think he's gonna remain in your care, just because this is a lot for me to track. And
Okay.
so long as he is, working with you.
Obedient.
Yeah. If he decides not to, I'll take him back. But
Okay, so just search D&D
6, 7.
Beyond Bearded Devil.
that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
7 plus
2024 or 2025? Or sorry, 2024 or before?
I'm looking at the 2014 one right at the moment because my 2024
Yes, 2014.
is at the school.
Yeah, that'll be the easier one to find anyways.
Yeah. I haven't
wanna
seen
roll his
almost
damage?
anything about the new one. Anytime I search anything, it's 5e. So... roll his damage. Whew, what do we got here?
Beard attack and glaive attack, both hit.
Okay. 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage. That's a 6 on damage, piercing damage, and the target must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Natural 1. It's gonna fail.
Failed the DC 12.
Big time. Natural 1.
Okay. Oh. Is poisoned for 1 minute. While poisoned in this way, the target can't regain hit points.
But he cannot regain hit points. But he is immune to the
No.
poison condition, but he still can't regain hit points. Because that's not an effect of the poison condition. Carry on.
The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Okay, the glaive. 1d10 for this one. Okay, we have
Concentration up to an hour. Got it.
9 slashing damage.
Okay. Don't ever close your
Also
book.
succeed a d12 Constitution saving throw.
3 plus 5. Now he's getting the bad rolls. 5.
Good. Loses 5 hit points at the start of each of his turns
Jesus.
due to an infernal wound. Unless he's resistant to infernal damage, He's leaking life force into the hells.
I love it. Also, just the weapon damage puts him over. That's enough. I think so. There's one thing that could save him. I'm checking. Resistances. Non-magical attacks. These are almost certainly magical attacks, though. Am I right?
These are all what?
Magical? Do these attacks count as magical? The
Um,
beard certainly does.
Magical beard.
I don't know about the.
It's
I mean,
infernal.
technically, the spirit weapon, yes, I think. But I don't know that his glaive. I think his glaive is just a.
He used the spirit weapon instead of the glaive, so we'll say it bypasses. And that is enough. That's the one that does it. It's a difference of like 3 hit points one way or the other. So if he's resistant, it would save him. But I think he's not, since you said you've made the point. But use the spirit weapon for it. That'll do it. How does he do it? Tell us how does he get him?
The way I told him to. Peg him with the spear. Spear up his ass, out his head.
Up the ass, out the head. Rips his
Going
fucking
back to
jaw
vampire
back in
roots.
half.
About to say, really on the Romanian roots here.
Yeah.
Put him on steak.
Yep.
For as long as the
Yeah, leave my spirit weapon there too. Just put him.
A human shish kebab.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Oh my god. And so that guy's done. That guy's out. We do still have the green thing in the wall is still alive. So we gotta keep going. Shit. I just zoomed out and saw that.
Okay, the devil has taken his attacks, so
Yeah.
even if he wanted to take another action, I don't think he could right now.
I know it says he rolls his own initiative, but he's just gonna go immediately after you in the turn order, as
Okay.
long as he exists.
Here.
He's out. Jalin, up to you, man. Give us that saving throw. Get up on your feet. Save. 10, you're up. That's 3 saves. You got 1 hit point. You're on your feet. Everything's fucked. There's still the green nasty in the wall, but
I can do this all day.
you can do this all day indeed. When you get up from death saves, just because you haven't gotten to do anything up till now today, yeah, you get turn when you get up from death save. So what are we doing?
Let me see.
I'll double check on how that technically works later.
So who's all alive? Actually, let me look at the table. Just the green thing, right?
Yeah, the green thing in the wall is the only thing that is still an active threat.
Must stumble on
We'll
forward.
be shish kebabbed next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stumble on forward like I'm drunk.
Right.
I'm gonna point at it. And then I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Let's go.
What's
Secrets
it
of
gonna do?
Flames. I think it's a dex save.
Flame like radiant descends on the creature. Dexterity. Yeah, you're right. What is the DC though?
Your
Oh wait,
spell
hold up.
save.
I think
Your spell casting.
Yeah, here's spell
Oh.
save DC.
So 11. If they roll below 11.
It is a 7 on the die plus.
They'll still take damage
3
whether it dodges or not.
is 10. It fails. 7 plus 3, it
So
fails.
it takes 5 damage.
It takes 5 damage.
Yep, 5 radiant damage.
Radiant? Excellent. It has 3 hit points. So, you get a stumble ahead.
It's almost like it's Hellish Rebuke.
Gone. Whatever it was, we didn't get a
Divine
look at it.
Rebuke.
Boom. And so, there's a moment of silence, but only a moment of silence. It's been I have to double check this. We've had How many turns have we had this time? 1, 2, 3. We went 4 rounds just now, right? Does that sound right?
I think so.
And I have written
I
down.
think we did 3 rounds.
We went 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay. And I've written down 3
Because-
from last time.
Yeah.
Count 3, which means I did some math, but anyway. So that puts us at 6 times 6 seconds. How long is that?
About 36 seconds.
About 36 seconds. Okay, I think we're still in possibility territory, but we'll see. The fight is over, effectively, but certain clocks are still ticking. Irina is
We also
still...
have an active devil with us that is possibly not friendly. So is the fight over?
The fight is...
Okay. Did he talk at all after he
over.
came out, or?
Just revelous whoops and hollers as he
Okay.
dove in to tear the first thing in front of him apart that he could, and is still kind of bathing in the blood falling from the monster on the spear, and just this is great. He has not taken much interest in anything else yet.
There's demons.
You guys are up and alive and active, all but Irina. And we'll say that we're more or less out of turn order, but I'm tracking time carefully because there are.
Doc will
so-
go do a medicine check on Irina.
Go for it.
Yeah, because I'm out of divine healing shit.
I'll move you over there. Give us the medicine check, boss.
Okay. Uh, 16 plus 7.
6 plus 7.
23?
Yeah, something like that. 24. Yeah,
23.
23.
Yeah.
Cool.
As you look her over, she is real bad. She took a lot of hits after going down, and she is totally non-responsive. And you can see like where the windpipes were crushed in by the force of the explosion. Contusions to the head where she crashed into the floor. She is very dead at this moment. And has been
Okay,
for
I'm letting-
about 40 seconds now.
Okay, I'm letting Doc do whatever it is he is doing right there, but I am wanting to cast.
Do you have another one?
Yes. Yeah, I've just not been casting third level spells so that I could have another.
Nice.
Yeah, I will cast Revivify again on her. If somebody else interrupts me this time, and
And that roll I just did count as a help action on the or something.
Revivify will just
it's
work.
on.
Because
Yeah,
Revivify
but
gets
I
you
will
back.
accept the help.
But we'll accept the help.
All
We'll be
right.
like, we'll figure out why it
Yeah.
didn't work last time. We'll count that all between. It's like, why didn't she get up? And you realize it was the counter spell, but she might be able to be revivified. That seems possible. You burn the extra third level spell, and yeah,
And a few little gems in my pocket also seem to disappear.
yeah, I believe that cast. Do you have the diamonds
Yeah.
enough to get rid of it? To use it?
I had diamonds from something we did
Okay.
in my pocket, yeah.
Or
Cool.
Sergey.
Make sure to mark them off.
I think from the wolf's den or something we had a bunch of riches.
You did. Make sure to mark them
Yeah,
off. And
yeah. That shit we stole.
Yeah.
Doc kind of guides the magic to show you where to fix what needs to get healed as the magic fits into her, and her body kind of just barely, eyes still kind of squint, can't open all the way, ragged breathing, but she comes back with 1 hit point. She is revivified.
Okay, thank God.
I didn't think you'd get her back.
Oh, you would have liked that, wouldn't ya?
A little bit. Casimir will rush over and say, we need to find somewhere to rest. We need to get cover safely. Somewhere safe, quickly. We don't have time. Before more of these things show up.
Hey, you big, strong, scruffy guy can protect us.
But
He would understand me. I do know Infernal.
you kind of think for a moment, stroke his extremely large, barbed beard, and say, I can, yeah. Goes back to reveling in the bed.
I like this
You can
guy.
take body and blood with and follow.
Why?
If you keep wanting to bathe in its blood, we moving. If you're about to protect us and still want the blood, just bring him with. I don't care what happens to him.
I can just keep him. Why do I need to go with you?
To please Zariel and Titan.
Eyes roll. I'll let you make a persuasion check. See
Yes.
how it goes.
He gets summoned here to help, but doesn't really understand his
He's unfriendly.
role
It's-
in showing up.
It specifically
Nope.
says he's unfriendly to the party.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
So I gotta keep persuading him for an hour. Because it doesn't say that I can dispel him. It says either he dies or the spell runs out.
Yeah,
It doesn't say anything about dispelling the spell.
Is it
So
not? Is it
I gotta just
concentration?
keep. He's like
Nope. He's just here.
he's like a little. Yeah, it is concentration. One of you guys
Oh, so
wanna
you
beat
just-
me up for it?
Yeah, just
It is?
Like
hit
it.
you real hard.
What? If you lose, it is concentration.
Well, you can just drop.
It's
well, hold on.
concentration.
You
Yeah,
should
you
be able
can
to just
stop
like drop
concentration.
concentration.
It
then.
doesn't say anything. If your
Okay.
concentration ends before the spell reaches its full duration, the devil doesn't disappear if it has become immune to your verbal commands. Instead, it acts in whatever manner he chooses to. So, let's not let him free roam.
Well, you attempted a
Oh,
verbal
shit.
command and had to make a roll for that, right? How's that go?
I'm gonna do persuasion on him.
Yeah.
Because I am being nice to him. I'm not trying to intimidate him. I
Okay.
mean, I did say to please, not necessarily they'll come smite you. And I have a 24 on it.
24. If
No, sorry, 23.
23. Yeah, he will. He crosses his arms, very discontented, as he's thinking things over. The spirit weapon runs out, and the body falls on the floor. He picks it up and tosses it over his shoulder, and just kind of trudges over, frustratedly, and is like, "For now."
He picks up the spirit weapon.
No, the body. Just
Body.
Oh,
he's,
The spirit weapon is actually still technically there,
It runs
right?
out,
I mean,
right?
it can
It's-
just start follow.
it only has a minute, right?
Oh, yeah. By now, a minute would
it's
have
gone.
passed.
Yeah. You for a little bit have a devil bodyguard, a barbed devil bodyguard, who's just content to be playing with his new body that he got to tear apart.
Oh, by the way, there's one on the other side of that wall if you know how to get there. Or something there. We killed it.
I'm good.
If you want more dead things.
should we
I'll make my own.
do a break here? I might go check on the music thing too.
I think it is a good time for a break. When we get back, you guys will have to decide on your next course of action, so keep it in mind, and I'll see y'all in 10 minutes, eh?
Cool.
See you soon. Transition. microphones are on, and we are back, baby.
I restarted the radio, so you might
Ooh,
want to cue something up
yeah, let me refresh it and get
or
it running.
refresh.
Yep, refresh, select. We'll go with nice tension. Start. We should be hearing that momentarily. The baddie defeated, and nobody stayed dead. Irina died and nearly stayed dead, but we got her back with a hasty revivify spell. The whole party is bruised and battered and beaten. Irina herself is kind of limping and needs help to kind of walk.
How many points do you have, Jalin? Hit points.
1.
Irina has 1 and I have 1.
Oh shit! And I'm out of healing spells or feats.
Yeah, we
Potions,
need
whatever you
to
wanna
cower
call
in a corner and sleep or something.
Casimir says,
Yeah.
"Oh, I got a few spell slots left."
Oh, that's right. Irina has spell slots.
I've got a couple spells I can still do. I have a few. Yeah.
Do you first.
Oh, I don't have any healing spells. I can
I would like to disagree with that severely.
We need her for the next game. She's a canon character.
She's
Is she?
important. You don't
Yeah.
know. You don't know.
I would like to
Tagging
argue that
around,
we are
though.
more canon than she is in this point.
I'm not.
I want to be canon.
Again, I would say you are.
I'm canon.
Let me check my inventory to see what I can help
the-
with.
Canon survivability of this group, you are.
Hard to tell.
No, it's not hard to tell. It's very easy to tell that we use a canon survivability asset to our group.
The story ain't saving nobody. Y'all are equally killable.
You are all equally worthless. Do you understand that? Sir, yes, sir.
Oh,
God.
yes. Oh,
Flashbacks.
The only thing that's canon is a couple of names. That's it. Well, the temple is quiet and cold and bitter and dark, and there is not a good light in here. I know we've been operating as though we can see, but it is quite dark in here. There's no torches or anything of that nature. We're just getting some ambient light from the front.
Cast the light. It's a
Gonna cast a
cantrip.
light spell. All right, you've got boom, a nice little glowing ball of light.
It's an object.
Oh yeah, you can cast it on something.
I don't know.
I have a torch.
There you go. You want to light that up?
That's 1.
Doc pulls out a torch. We don't light it. V's like, oh, I got this.
I also have a tinderbox.
No.
The light spell.
could
on the
just make
torch.
it
I love
easy.
Yeah, put the light spell on the torch. Great.
Wow. Yeah, we
No.
have we survived this long? I really don't know how we survived this long. But,
Fabulous.
I guess it works.
There's a couple of doors around the room. To the northeast, there's the room that Kahn and Casimir ducked into earlier. Further to the right of that is another set of doors that you don't know what's behind. Up the stairs where you guys first came from, there's also doors leading east and west as well. What are we doing?
Okay,
Where are we
what
going,
did you guys
gang? What's
see
the
where
plan?
you tucked in? Where you tucked in, whatever.
Nothing. It was
Like, not like magical nothingness? Or
Oh no,
nothing
it's
of
just like a
interest?
plain room. I honestly don't even remember. It was like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago at this point. Or at least it feels like it was that long.
The
Feels like an
lifetimes ago.
eternity. Yeah, feels like multiple lifetimes ago. Looking at the room now, it looks like there's a carpet and a window and a mirror. I don't remember that at all. I remember like
It was dark. You were in a
some, like-
hurry. Yeah.
yeah, we all got dark vision though, but yeah, I've got
Carpet and
Yeah.
a mirror.
yeah, it looks totally safe, probably. Or we could just sleep in the giant whatever that thing is called, that
Statue.
big statue.
Yeah, we could all hide in there. I'm okay with that.
Just want to hide out. in
I'll
the
turn into
statue.
stone form at the bottom so that way no one can get back up it.
Okay.
That sounds like a good plan.
Cool. It's a tight
Magic
squeeze in there, but
circle
it'll
is a 3rd level. I actually still have 1 3rd level spell.
I would prefer you
I
save
will
that for
take-
Revivify.
work.
Instead of protecting us while we're sleeping for
Yes.
at least 1 hour.
Yes.
In case something hits. Good night.
Okay.
It's up to y'all. What do you want to do?
I don't have any potions, first aid kits, nothing. No more potion master slots left. So,
All right.
Into the
Is
thing?
the statue big enough to even hold people to sleep in, kind of deal? Like, would that even work?
It's a tight squeeze, but yeah, I'll say y'all can get there. It's a pretty kind of shoulder to shoulder in there, but yeah, there's like the lower section and then the upper one where the guy was posted up. You could probably fit 2 or 3 on the bottom and maybe 2 at the top. It's a large statue. Let me see.
Doc will take the top since he's got a ranged weapon.
You got it. Jalin.
I mean, again, we're more than welcome to check out that other room, but I just don't remember much of it, and this whole building seems like a giant trap, so at least this trap we know about.
Yeah, that's a fair argument.
Sounds good. All right. As you guys all crowd in, it's a tight squeeze, but you all crowd in. Anastasia is the only one that is kind of stuck outside. She'll kind of go. She can spider climb up on top of it and sleep up on top of the.
Yeah, go sleep on the roof.
Yeah. Kahn will stone form in the doorway. That's good. And you guys all wedge in. Are we going for a short or a long rest here?
I don't think we can go short. I think we have to go long.
It's up to y'all. You gonna try and get the long?
I don't have hit dice, so
I
Yeah,
guess
I'm
we
out.
have to try.
yeah, we have to go long.
I would say it's a good idea.
About as you guys crowd in, about an hour in, V, you feel the magic dispel as the devil's time runs out
Okay.
with a
See
swirl
you
of
on once
flame.
and say bye.
I'll say he was even chilling outside, so you can see him get sucked back down into the hells as he drags the body with him.
Ooh.
So he's
Off the foxtail.
yeah, he'll leave a foxtail. How's that?
Perfect. Kahn wants
just leave him
that.
outside. Look at a jackal's tail. I think I said fox too many times, though those were equivalents, but it is described as a jackal. I'm sorry.
Okay, a long
fine.
rest does mean we do things for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we're allowed to have
You're
some.
allowed a few hours of downtime, like 2 hours, 3 hours
Okay.
of downtime in there. So
Will we make it?
I'm also gonna roll some dice to see if we
Yep.
see
how long we make it.
See if anything bad happens.
Doc will be the one on alert in case, so the others can try to sleep longer. Is that possible?
Sure. We'll say you're on alert. If something crops up, you'll have like early warning about it. Sound good?
Okay.
Cool. A lot of dice. Okie dokie. First couple hours. Well, first off, let's deal with downtime stuff. You guys are downtime. This is for any kind of light activities that you want to do. Anything in particular for anybody?
Want to roll hit dice in case
That's smart.
we don't get a long rest.
That's smart. Go ahead.
Good call.
Get what you can get.
2 hours?
Yeah, first 2 hours go by without event. So if you guys would like to roll some hit dice for the short rest, while I
Okay.
check something over here in the book. Where the heck is it? No, it talks about it.
I also feel like I should be able to use Potion Master during a downtime.
I feel like that would be
Yeah,
valid.
that's a time when you could be working on that. Right, we were supposed to review the Potion Master on a short rest situation, and we haven't done that yet. I've got some notes.
That, or just like be able to make something as a, like what's it called when you use a spell?
Like
A ritual, kind of like a ritual.
Right.
I would, yeah.
I'll say for today, you can get 2 of those uses back during this period.
Okay, sure.
I know there was something here. Oh, well, this is kind of interesting. The inside of the Ember Temple is a brisk negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
See.
It's a little warmer inside this this statue at the moment. All you guys shared body heat, and that's all that's keeping y'all going at the moment. But a couple of things happened. V, did you want to do anything on downtime? I know you've been focused on that book.
I would very much like to finish my book reading.
Cool. That's
I need 2 hours. I don't know. Do we get 2 hours?
the first 2 hours go by uneventfully.
Okay.
So I'm rolling the first half separate from the second half. Since there's a lot of dice, I just split them in half. And the first couple hours go uneventfully. That finishes the book, right?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Big
That's
things happen, I
huge.
think.
Big things happen. Okay.
Who doesn't have hit dice? Kahn?
Mhm.
How much health do you have?
I'm sitting at a balmy 18.
And then V and Jalin.
They each have 1.
But do they? I mean, they get to roll some hit dice right now.
Okay.
Do we heal if we're not actually asleep? Like if I'm reading the book, would
I'll
I
say
heal?
you can
I
read
feel like
or use the hit dice.
Yeah, that's what I thought,
think
yeah.
that's reasonable. Since we're breaking up this long rest into
I'd
chunks.
rather stay at 1. Right now, I think her priority would be to finish the book.
Awesome.
Then I'm
Especially
gonna
'cause I
heal
tapped into
V.
it.
Sick. Get you those hit points.
V. You get
How many?
6.
I got
6.
68. Let me go ahead and roll that.
Yep, get a couple of those back. I mean, there's a chance you
Get
guys
what?
make it through the whole long rest.
V, you get 6 health.
Oh,
Adjusted ability scores.
And Jalin, you are rolling hit dice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll the other one then. So V's got some health. And then another 8. V.
Alright, I got 25 back.
thank you.
That's
And we should be at least not completely.
not completely
Screwed.
wiped. Yep, that's good. Doc tends to V. Jalin bandages himself up. I'll give Irina some hit dice worth. I'll just take averages for her to get a couple back as well. V.
Over here reading the book and stretching out an arm for bandaging, stretching up another one.
Oh my god. I didn't think we'd get to the end. The Book of Vile Darkness chronicles all of the evils of the realms and is a compendium of awfulness and each time you go through it's new information as we've described. So it's like you get through the pages and you turn back and there's new stuff and you're getting through. It's gone through lore of devils and demons and witches and fiends and fae and all sorts of monstrosities down to some of the greatest atrocities of all committed by man themselves. And on and
That
on
was
it
the
goes.
real twist.
And on it goes. And you feel it starting to wind down toward the end, and you turn the page, and there's just a list of names. Just names signed, each signed in, going all the way back through the book. The very last little piece of story that was there is your own story. It's chronicling some of your own adventures up till now and some of the things you've done. In bits and pieces, it'll need filled in. Obviously, it's still being written, but the book has taken note. And there is inexplicably an empty space at the top of the list.
confused. Is it names that I've encountered in the book, or is it just extra names?
Yeah, many of them are familiar. Many of them you are very familiar. I don't have a list of all of them, but except for the most prominent one. But they're definitely names of individuals whose stories have been logged in the book prior. It looks like people who have passed the book along through the ages and individuals who've added more and more to it. The very first name, as you're kind of looking through the names, at the very, very end, the very first one says Vecna.
Oh, well,
The original author of the Book of Vile Darkness.
that
There's
makes a
space
lot
for
of
you as
sense.
well.
Do I recall any information from the book? Was there any information about him in the book?
Yeah. You can do a history check. See how much we get.
14.
14. There has been throughout the book kind of this like narration, like story and then notes. Here's what happened and then notes about it. And he's pieced together that those notes are all in the same hand, as though Vecna is commenting on all of the things added to his work as they're being added, but not a ton of information about him except for a quick once over. Vecna was a powerful wizard who wrote the Book of Vile Darkness after ascending to lichdom, and that is all that was written. The rest of his story took place after the book started getting passed around.
Cool.
Would you like to add your name to the book?
Like write it in? I thought you said it already is there and logging
Your
the
story
story.
is there. There's just a blank line at the top of a list of signatures.
Yet?
What's that?
Not yet.
Not yet. Very well. You kind of set it back and take a deep breath, and you just feel your skin kind of tingle as your body is taken pretty by storm by the magical effects of completing the Book of Vile Darkness. You get a bunch of things. First things first, after you spend the requisite amount of time studying the book, you acquire a physical disfigurement as a hideous sign of your devotion to vile darkness. In your case, it's going to be a pair of horns that just sprout from your head, kind of curl back. Your skin takes on a sort of slightly reddish hue, and your eyes go completely black for onward. They've kind of been back and forth, but they are just flat little motes of black. If somebody were to look into them closely, they'd probably see little red embers glowing deep down in there. That's sufficient. The DM gets a lot of leeway on that one. This Mark of Darkness does give you advantage on persuasion checks made to interact with evil creatures, and advantage on intimidation checks interacting with non-evil creatures. Secondly, once you're completed...
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay, it was advantage on persuasion.
Yep.
Against?
Advantage on persuasion with evil creatures and intimidation on non-evil creatures. You're looking a lot more devilish than you did before.
B, you're looking a lot more devilish than you ever have.
Listener goes, "Did you do something with your hair?"
Try
Nah,
the new
never mind.
look.
Well, yeah. Weird
for
time to do that,
makeover.
you know, all you being almost dead, but whatever.
The other big
Fashion
one,
has no schedule.
the other big
Yeah.
one that you get.
Yes, I guess so, Jalin.
The other big one is one ability score choice of your choice increases by 2 to a maximum of 24, but another ability score decreases by 2 to a minimum of 3. So, I'd love to know which 2 you pick. That's your choice.
Yeah. I'm gonna take -2 on dexterity.
Alright, -2 on dexterity, and +2.
Up to a maximum of what?
24.
Okay, I'm taking them on wisdom, which brings me up to a 20.
Nice. Excellent.
Because it's my spellcasting.
That's excellent. Those are permanent. The marks of darkness and the ability score increase. Those are permanent. The other abilities that you had before, you have, and I know that we didn't give you absolutely everything that was listed on the book.
Not yet, no. A few of them were like, that happens when the book is completely read.
I don't remember which ones those were, but you have all of those while attuned. The rest of them are while attuned. The Command Evil, Dark Lore, Dark Speech. Those are all...
Whoa. The what now?
I'll send it to you.
Okay, Dark Lore, yes.
Dark Speech?
We did do that one. No, we didn't have Dark Speech.
You've got that. You can use an action to recite a word from its pages in a foul language known as Dark Speech. You take a bunch of damage when you do that, but non-evil creatures within 10 feet of you, 15 feet, also take damage. I'm just going to send you these because they're kind of specific.
Yeah, we'll open up the book separate. Let's not take more
You got it.
gaming time now.
But the big gist is, as you finish up the book, you get this devilish appearance to you. As during your time with the book, you focused a lot on devils and devilry and devil lore. So now you are becoming more devil-like, and you have learned the book. Like I said, the abilities of the book are while you're attuned. You don't have to stay attuned, but the Mark of Darkness and the ability scores are permanent. That is fixed.
Okay.
So, with that, that's sort of like taking a level, but not quite. With that, we get to roll some more dice. That's the one. Hours pass. A few more hours pass.
Shit.
As you guys are resting and waiting, the silence of the temple is broken by a slight whoosh, just a little sound. Doc, you'll hear it first. And from your spot up in the top of the statue, you'll see that from these doors over here to the right enter 3 little glowing motes of light, which are somewhere. Here they are. Boop. As they get a little closer, you see that they are, in fact, little skulls that are alight with green flames floating across the floor of the main room. 1, 2, 3 of them. I should have made them tiny.
They look exactly like the ones in Zelda.
Very much so. And they also, it's easy to piece 2 and 2 together that this is what you guys destroyed on the other side of the wall, was something akin to these guys.
Did they see me?
They do not immediately. They're coming in and kind of sweeping across the room. I'm not going to move them on the map. I'm just going to put them kind of in the center somewhere. Theater of the mind, as it were. This large open room, they're floating around in sort of a coordinated pattern all over, inspecting the area, using a little bit of magical fire to burn off the bloodstains on the floor, and just going back and forth across the entire room. As they're doing this, what do you want to do or say or anything of that nature?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to put any lights out and whisper to the party, and I'm gonna put up a mirror at the entrance to the top of this place where they would get in.
I like it. Excellent. Set the mirror up. You whisper down to everybody. Any responses from the party or anything you guys want to do before we figure out what the patrol of Green Flame Skulls is going to do?
I'm in stone form at the bottom of the thing, blocking the
Entrance.
stairs. So
Nice.
Kahn hears it, but he's like, eh.
I'm just gonna hold. Just hold it. Okay. Here's how we'll resolve what they're on their patrol looking for things that are out of whack. They're gonna do a perception check at a disadvantage. How about we have
stupid.
How about we have you, Doc, do a stealth check at advantage on account of the mirror situation?
Okay. First roll 17. Second roll 7. So 17 it is.
Got a 15 on the die. Their perception is a plus 1, so they get a total of 16. Oh, that's close.
Whoa.
Total of 16. One of them looks like right at your hiding spot. From behind the mirror, you kind of see it like float past the opening and pause for a minute and then float right on by.
You're a little quiet, DM.
Oh, sorry. Moved away from the microphone. There. Is that any better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it floats right up next to you and right on by. It doesn't spot you. They continue their rounds and their patrols and start to head towards the southern end of the room down here to leave. And slowly drift back out into the darkness, and the room is left in silence once more. That's the only event that occurs over the long rest. That was a close one. That was a close one, but the hours pass. Casimir will kind of wake up first. Is everyone feeling better? Are we doing okay? You guys do successfully get your long rest. Go ahead and
All right.
plus up your shit. With one exception, and that is that the Amber Temple is a pretty evil place, and long rests in the Amber Temple can only restore up to a maximum of half of your hit points.
Okay.
On a long rest in the Amber Temple. So, you guys can get up to half your hit points, and all of your used abilities are back. And all of your spell slots are back, and all of your hit dice are back, which you can then use to get all the way up to max if you would like. But the Amber Temple is a nasty place. With that, Casimir will give you a little tap on the back, Kahn. Oh, so glad I just looked down. I have a note of this. One other little boon for you guys. This is your first completed long rest since retrieving the holy symbol of Ravenkind, which is when you get a level up. So the whole party gets a level up here upon completing this long rest.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
First long rest after
Level
getting the symbol. I
up.
know. It's been like 6 episodes since you got it. I just haven't been able to sleep.
Do with a level up now. How do you do that?
Oh man.
What do you do?
You're a level up. Oh!
The half hit points is half of the new hit point maximum, or whatever that is after you.
Gotcha.
Wait, the new what?
So level up first, and then you can get
Okay.
up to half your hit points restored, unless you already had more than that, in which case you just stay where you were.
Yeah, that ain't too bad.
I know, lots
So
of
that'll
fun
be...
math.
Okay, ain't too bad.
And I know level ups come with lots of decisions and things.
Yeah.
Is anybody planning to multi-class at this level? That's the big one that'll throw wrenches.
I'm already multi-classing as Paladin.
Dope. Are you taking this level in Paladin or Rogue?
Paladin.
Sick. That's 3. I believe you get your subclass now.
Yeah, and you know the one I'm going for.
I do. Which one are we going for?
What one does Therapin went for?
The same one Therapin had? Okay, cool. You got it.
Well, yeah, same
Love it.
goddess and all that shit.
I love it. Absolutely.
No, actually, I'm gonna dedicate to the god of death.
What I mean is, like, you're not necessarily obligated to follow like that mechanical set of rules. Like, you're definitely
I know,
swearing your
but
oath to the goddess.
thematically it fits.
I dig it. Awesome.
Freedom.
Awesome.
Freedom.
Awesome sauce.
Proficiency bonus.
See, I keep screaming that. Looks like you fellas need a little freedom.
I'm gonna give you guys
Freedom.
2 minutes to rack all that up while I give the dog a scoop of food because he's making noise. I'll be right back. Okay.
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 Aminals and their noises.
Did not expect that. Oh, so I have
Nobody
to
expects a
choose that.
Spanish Inquisition. Nonsense.
Okay. Anything at level 8?
All right. Everybody good? That was way less than 2 minutes. Is anybody good?
Who's not dead?
Who's not dead? That is the question.
Lights lighter. Where are you? Shit, where did it go? This is annoying.
You lose the open
Okay,
sky thing.
Route. Yeah, I'm trying to find that.
If you'd
It's
like,
not on this side.
we did a version
I've been missing
inspired by
spells.
that for Aetherend. If
Oh, there's
you're
already-
interested in that.
Oh, does it already have one?
We have one. If you want it, I will send it to you. Boom, 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 boom. It's just gonna take me a minute or 3. Load up. Docs.
I have a list of associated oath spells.
Yes, sir. That is what you get. Oh, man, come on. Google Docs is such a pain sometimes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Compendium Part 1. I just played one of these guys not too long ago. I had a good time with it, but we need some more data points.
Yeah, I just need something good I can copy and paste.
You got it. I'm on it. Halfling, Barbarian, Druid, Monk, Paladin. Oath of the Storm.
Oh, give me that. Give me that shit.
You got it. Coming right up. Boom. I'll just give you up to 15th level. That's probably more than you need.
Are we still on V3 of Trailblazer?
I will check that in half a second. I think that is the most recent, but I will double check.
Okay. I think it is too, but just want to be sure.
Do you get something cool at this one? What level are you?
9. I get Survivor.
Okay.
But also, Tom, I'm level 3 paladin. I'm not level 15 paladin.
Yeah. I got you. I'm just going to send you all the text in a
Yeah, that's
direct
what
message so you
I
can
mean, all
copy and
of it.
paste what you need. Boom. It's not formatted. It doesn't have any of the images. It's just
Bro,
the stuff.
Why'd you send me a picture of your dice? That's just sexual, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
It's just,
God, you fucking degenerate.
it's okay. It's okay.
It's fine. It's okay.
It's supposed to be a dick pic, but the dice were in the way.
Oh, okay. Oh, sweet. Okay, yep. Channel Divinity was the other one. I forgot about that.
Yep, you get your Channel Divinity. You get 2 options for it. You can use it once a day. And you get that set of slick oath spells. In your case, Fog Cloud and Thunderwave.
Actually, it fits quite nicely in,
Nice.
what do you call it? In, our tabletop thing.
I'm very happy to hear that.
It's formatted quite nicely.
Doc, that was the other thing I was checking on.
Trailblazer.
Trail of the Blazer, baby. There it is. Alrighty, level 9. 2 for 1. I don't. I've got Survivor at level 9.
Yeah.
Advantage on checks to find shelter, supplies, and direction. And I have a big old note that says, needs more shit.
Yep.
That is not adapted to harsh life.
Oath of the Storm sounds a lot better
I'll tell you what.
than just Oath of the Open Skies.
Yeah, I thought Oath of the Storm was a good term for what we're trying. Thematically, what we're building here.
Oh, hell yeah. By the way, for those listening, this is part of the tabletop game that they are developing.
That's right.
Their little homebrew.
Yes, sir. Check out. Well, stay tuned for the Compendium of Aetherend. It is on its way. In time. This is one of our playtest classes, the Oath of the Storm Paladin, which means you are now a double. You're double one of ours. You're the Rogue playtest and the Paladin playtest.
I will admit that the Rogue does need a little work, but
we've actually done a lot on the Rogue, so you and I ought to jump in sometime and see if we want to get you up to date on the newest kind of stuff.
Most certainly would appreciate it.
We've done some overhauls, largely on account of a lot of the feedback we've gotten from this game.
Yeah.
As for, I don't have anything else from Doc. Okay, I'll tell you what, Doc. If you want, what you can do is we can give you the 9 and the 10, because they both have the same note that we have an ability at 9th level and an ability at 10th level, and neither one of them is a lot. Like, we feel like you should get all of that at one level, and then probably more. And then you and I can review it later and see if we can come up with something great here.
Okay.
Because 9th and 10th level is kind of a big spot. That's where things are happening. I'll make another note. I'm getting a lot of doc notes today. This is great. This is why we do playtesting, gang.
Yes.
Got the ranged heal, the recover, and now I need 9 and 10. I never thought you guys would live this high.
I thought I was gonna die.
Time to
bullet time. There we go. Okay. There, I've got three different notes. I just put them all in the same place. All right.
if you could. Sorry, one more thing.
Yep.
I need to know if I need to get more bullet time.
Gotcha. Checking right now. Bullet time modifier at level 9. Yeah, at level 9, your bullet time modifier goes up to 3 from 2.
No. There's how many that I have.
Uses. Checking on that as well. Bullet time. You may enter bullet time as a bonus action. Bullet time equal to 1/2 your level, rounded down, plus your Trailblazer modifier. So that means for 9, it's 4 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 7 bullet times.
For some reason, I had 9 here. Okay, I'll put it back to 7. That's good.
Yeah, we've got it at half your level, rounded down, plus Trailblazer, which I wonder how we got up to 9, because prior to that, we only had proficiency bonus, and we felt like that was not anywhere near enough.
I feel like 7's fine.
7 feels good.
Cool. Okay, so I get rugged endurance.
Yep.
Okay.
Boom. Which I just clicked send on, but you read it, which means you already have it. So I guess that's not useful. But anyway.
I was just making sure that I had the most updated information.
Yes, sir.
Because it's been a while since I downloaded this document.
And we're doing a lot updates all the time. I got to make another PDF for you with the latest stuff.
All good, man. This is rugged endurance.
Yep. And then we'll take a look at that and see what we can come up with, because especially 10 needs something great. But these are great survivability type abilities, which is what Trailblazers need. So I mean.
Yeah.
All right. Kahn and V, haven't heard much from you guys. Y'all good? Awesome.
Yeah, I did have a question. It says that I can cast once a day Dominate Monster. That is an 8th level spell.
Dope. Cast it once a day using that feature.
Without spell slots. I don't have spell slots at the time.
Yep.
Okay.
That's awesome. Is that from the book?
Yeah.
That's badass.
You attempt to beguile a creature that you can see.
Yeah. That will be probably the strongest spell you got, the highest level spell you guys will gain access to in this campaign, like most likely.
Up to 1
Wasted.
hour.
I think you underestimate our ability to derail.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. At this phase, I mean, you guys seen what these fights are like. Fucking derail it. Quick.
Well,
You asked.
That was a minion. We just fought a minion. So, not a boss. So the long rest concludes. Casimir will tap you, Kahn, once or twice and be like, I think we're all right in here. Can we please get some space? I'd like to stretch my arms.
he'll drop stone form and then he'll move.
All right. And just like the cartoon, everybody goes piling out in a heap.
Little clown car.
Yeah, little clown car situation. The Amble Temper is at y'all's disposal. What are we doing? We're healed up. We're ready to move. Well, partially healed up and ready to move. What's our plan of action here, gang?
Maybe we should be a little sneaky this time.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
I concur. I think it would be wise to keep our heads down. Those flame skulls are nothing to shake a stick at. Our Canoloth was new.
I'm gonna shake a stick at him.
Yeah.
Stick
doubt.
it up your ass.
The temple has many defenders. As long as we steer clear of the golem, and we should be all right for a little while.
Doc's gonna be sneaky and move over here next to
Okay.
the door.
Cool. And get a peek down that hallway.
Yeah, I want to peek down
Roger that. Right up.
in there.
Get rid of some of this fog for us. Oh man, my mouse. Boop. Boop. And.
Nice.
Boop. Okay. So once you get through the door, there is another door immediately to your left that is shut, and open doors to your right leading down a long hallway. With doors at the end. The room right in front of you appears to be collapsed in, rock fallen and crushed down whatever was once here. Some snow seeping through, a pretty good gust of wind, just getting through the cracks here and there, but not enough to climb through anything. Yeah, turn that music down just a tad.
And these doors, are they completely opaque?
The ones to your left they are solid amber doors. I'm looking for the spot in the book just to make sure I'm not missing anything important. I'm pretty sure I'm not, though. Don't ever close your book, guys. Don't ever do
You keep
it.
doing that.
I know, and I keep saying not to, thinking that I will remember, and failing miserably.
And you are stubborn.
I started using bookmarks, so I thought it would be safe, but sometimes I forget to put the bookmark.
Mm.
So I'm
How
not
do you
safe.
forget?
I know.
Well, you know what you need? You know what you honestly need?
That.
You know those like little folder tabs, the little color coded ones?
Ah, that'd be great.
Get those.
Yeah.
Or-
baby.
Or just more books.
Or more books.
I could get like 7 or 8 copies of Curse of Strahd and have them all laid out on the floor, open to different pages that I need.
You
Now
can look
you're
like a
thinking-
wizard by doing
I
that.
look like a little wizard here with like markings on the floor, tying things.
Medieval problems require medieval solutions.
Oh god. The walls and the ceiling in the eastern portion are bare. Stone. The stone room is collapsed, and to the west and south are open amber doors. You just came through the ones from the west. In the center of the room is a 10-foot statue of a jackal-headed warrior made of cracked amber. It turns its head slowly as surveying the room, but it is faced away from you.
Can you turn your mic up a little bit?
I just need to move closer. 10-foot amber golem standing in the center of this room, facing away from you. Its head kind of
Which
swiveling.
room?
The one you walked into at the fallen.
What?
The one I walked into with the snow?
Yep. Said I had to look because I knew there was something else. Boop, there he is.
Oh, then I didn't.
Alright,
Well, I wasn't gonna walk in if I thought there was something in here.
sure.
I was
He's
just
like-
peeking in.
He's like over by the rocks, kind of surveying the damage at the moment.
Okay.
And as you kind of poke in there, you see him off to that side.
Well, Doc is going to go back over here,
It's like I don't want to do that.
and tell the crew about the golem.
Yep, that's the one. Let's leave him alone. It's not a good thing to mess with. Mostly just patrols.
Gee, let's leave him alone.
Oh, no! A giant monster!
Oh, you guys can see him.
Don't go over there.
Don't go over there. Alright. We need to get to the
Okay.
catacombs. They're below. They're down below. There should be stairs. I think we can get them from the north end of the temple. Though I don't know. Things are strange. I'm not really sure. We should investigate further. I'm not sure what's going on. There were doors here last time, and there are not now. A bit concerned.
There were doors, and now there's not doors.
Yes, I fear we may have to seek out the caretaker of this place if we can't solve it ourselves. Sethanter, I would prefer to avoid his ire, but
Doc's gonna go along this wall in the north and start knocking on the wall.
sure.
Who is it?
It's a investigation check.
Okay.
Cal, not the whole internet needs to see your butt every episode.
Yes, we do.
That's
I'll
all they
beg to differ.
for cat butts.
He rolled a 1.
Modesty.
Rolled a 1. Yeah, you tap along the walls, and they seem like walls, as far as you can tell. Nice, sturdy, firm.
The walls seem like walls.
No, they're strange. Exithanter is rather a powerful mage, or was. He can change things, so he may have rearranged the temple a bit. It's in my absence. It's been a long time. But the catacombs are below. If we can find stairs leading downwards, we'll be fine. They can't be far. You can't have changed that much.
I'm gonna do. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, Doc remembers over here to the west there was slits in the wall.
There are.
He's gonna look in the slit in the wall
Cool.
and then try to see if there's a door over here or a way to
I had dinner.
Break-
Jeez.
All
break
right,
it or something.
through the slits. These are slit holes in this otherwise stone wall, but you can see through another hallway on this end, obsidian floor, and 3 doorways across the hall from you. You can't make out what's in them, but they are open. There are also openings to the north and south of this hallway. It is otherwise appears empty at the moment.
All right. He's gonna come over here to this door
Let's do it.
and sneakily crack it open.
All right. Well, I check out what's going on in X15. Why don't you give me the stealth check?
Okay. Nine.
9. All right. You ain't being too stealthy today, my man.
Nope.
He said, crack it open. Who cares? What is stealth? Okay. I know the room is empty. On the map, there are some things going on in here. This one's kind of important. And 6. Okay. Fortunate for you. This room has a sort of cracked opening on the far end, and light is spilling in. It seems like an alternative entrance into the temple. There's also bedrolls, several of them, on the floor. 4, 5, 6 of them laying around on the floor, that look fresh, as though somebody was camping here very recently. But it is, at this moment, empty.
Okay. He's gonna try to signal the crew, like, come over here.
All right. What you guys doing? I gotta get the blood off.
I'm going over there.
Cool. As described, you guys. Yeah, the room is currently empty, but it is absolutely, at a quick glance, absolutely somebody's been in here quite recently. Shit. Here, sorry. Off the map, Larry. There we go. How about you, V?
To investigate those things.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in on this investigation.
Oops, sorry, I was trying to grab Irina. There
I am perturbed a bit by my new complexion.
we go. Yeah.
I think my horns feel a bit heavy.
Yeah, they definitely catch on the door for him as you walk through the first time. It's like,
On laughs.
Mhm.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Should I roll to see if I see that?
No, you see that.
Okay. Yeah, Kahn laughs for sure and goes. Okay. What do we see with the bedrolls?
Bedrolls. They're thick, leathery bedrolls, very hefty. There are, I can tell you how many.
6. I thought you said 6
There are
earlier.
6.5. There's 6. The 7th is a little bit different in size and shape. It's a little bit rounder.
Smaller?
Upon close inspection, it appears more something that that you might put for like an animal rather than a person. And it's full of fur and hair. But the others, and it's lighter as well, lighter material. It's just like a mat. The others are proper bedrolls. The other 6.
Okay, so was this the foxes?
What does it say?
Nothing. It says nothing.
It'd be weird if it was the fox. I don't think I would have guessed it was the fox, just because it feels like that he was here before this. Do we notice? I mean, if we were to do investigation checks, would we discover more information, or is there no more information to be discovered? I'm not trying to invite failure kind of deal. It's just one of those things,
Yeah.
like, if this is something to investigate, then cool. If not, then we'll just move on.
I think there's not much more to learn from these. You could maybe a bit, but for the most part, these are just sleeping mats. Somebody was here very, very recently. They are fresh. They are like within the
Kahn's
last 12 hours.
specifically looking to see if he notices anything in similarity to the adventuring party they ran into back in the Bluebird Springs.
Got it. I'm gonna say no roll necessary here. They don't match the equipment that they were using. There's also more than them. However, I will say they do seem familiar in that they're more similar to what you saw at the Berserker encampment when you guys were there. When you guys went through the when you met with Kahn.
Oh, gotcha.
This
Berserker.
does-
Okay.
Yeah, this does seem to be mountain man native type bedrolls.
Kahn
Well,
looks over at the party and goes, "Should we pee on him?"
are we marking our territory?
I'm gonna shit on it.
I mean,
Oh God.
we haven't had a bathroom break in what, 2 weeks?
How long has it been? Yeah.
I normally get blocked up whenever I go into stone form.
Go out
So
the front door. Do it in the snow.
yeah, this is the snow.
There's some snow
You're
coming.
gonna freeze your buns off out there.
All right, well, let's get something else, I guess. Is this an actual open hallway?
Oh, sorry, which one?
The one that Doc is going towards?
Yeah, up north. Yeah. There's no door hanging in this opening. It's just a hallway
Okay.
leading up into the north, and there are 3 openings to the right, leading off into individual rooms. Are we gonna check those
I'll
out?
stand at the doorway, just watching to make sure that he doesn't need to like jump in or like duck.
All right. You got it. Boom. Let's get some shit moving.
As he's not a stealthy human entity.
Shit. Is that the one that I didn't do all the set dressing for? Like a fool. I'm a terrible map maker. X19.
That seems extreme.
Worst in the world. Just quit and never do it
Okay.
again. Okay. This room. Stone blocks resembling tables stand in the center of this room, covered in dust. Carved into the stone walls are niches filled with hundreds of
What'd you call
dusty.
me?
Yeah. There are absolutely carved out bitches filled with hundreds of dusty bottles. Cobwebs hang from the wooden ladders that lean against the walls. And that's it. 15 feet
Doc is
ceiling.
gonna be shuffling through those bottles.
Absolutely.
Shuffling through those bitches.
Oh my goodness.
Them bitches.
Dow. The north wall, it can be pulled open. Okay, got it. Most of these are dried up remains of potions that lost their efficacy long ago. However, make an investigation check or perception check. Your choice.
My choice. Oh
Just
boy.
Not sure which one it should
boy.
be.
Oh boy!
Because it says investigation
Exactly.
here, but perception there.
22.
22. While all of them are pretty old and dilapidated, you do find 2 that you kind of pop them open and they have just enough strength left. They're old. They're not great, but they are in fact 2 potions of healing.
Yay. Oh shit.
So that are still effective. Still, they were sealed up tight enough that they held. Most of the bottles in here are pretty wiped out. Additionally, no, that's not additional. I'm sorry, I was looking at a different line. That's all you find in that room.
Okay.
Not additionally.
Headed out to the next room.
Next room. Let's do it. Boom.
Bingo, bango,
Hallway,
bongo.
baby. This one is a hallway of sorts. I believe that is the gist. There we go. Hwah. Boom. Next room is a hallway. Leads down and curves around to the right. You can't see past the right-hand side. You do, however, as you're kind of poking your ears down this one, you hear noises coming from down around the hallway. Some stomping and some muffled voices.
I look over to Kahn and give him the quiet symbol, finger against the lips, and point down the hallway.
They'll register and roger that.
Roger.
It's cold in here. Muffled shouting from down the hall. It's not really shouting, but disgruntled and gruff voices coming from around the corner. What do you guys want to do?
Looking
It's debating.
for a second. Gonna set up. Could I set up some kind of trap around the door frame or around the entrance frame?
Sure. What do you have in mind?
Just like a trip line.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
I'll call Kahn over and say, hold this side of the rope. And if anybody comes through in the next couple minutes, we'll yank it and trip them.
Yeah.
We give it a couple minutes, see if they come this way.
Okay, is the hallway
Sounds
where
good.
Doc is right now on the map exactly where?
It's the hallway,
Okay.
and noises are coming from this direction. Putting an arrow. Humanoid shouting, not really shouting, but like I said, arguing and bickering a bit. Some loud, like, noises, crunching, a bang of here and now, like a dull thud, not an explosive bang.
Okay.
Well, let's see if they come back out. Let's find out. While they're waiting on that. You sounded like you had something in mind there, V.
It's okay for now.
All right. As you guys get into position, you hear more of the shouting. One of them's like, "You can go find something to pry this open." "Fine, you go. It's cold out there." And more shouting. Can hardly make them out. But presently, after a bit of arguing, didn't really mean to get rid of that. That's fine. Ciao. We get some guys. No, not the map. Not the map. I am such a fool sometimes. All right, getting rid of this. These
Yeah, I'm a
things.
full time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
FTF, full-time fool.
Yeah, baby. 2. They're gonna stay here. They're gonna come out. I'll use the blonde one for now, just so we can tell them apart. And 2 rather tough, rugged mountain men come around the corner, each of them with axes on their hips. Grunting one pushes the other one. They're pissed off.
Oh, well, that's the guys that were supposed to be with us.
They're heading out. They are going to make a perception check with a 3 and a 7. That no chance. They're gonna see the rope. So.
All right. Doc's got a pistol in one hand and a rope in the other.
All right, you got it. They're coming down here. We'll have old Blondie go first. As he gets up to the door, he's stepping through. 3, 2, 1, pull. Is that the plan?
Yep.
Awesome.
Polcon.
Yep.
Sick. I'm gonna have him make a dexterity saving throw. And how about like strength checks for you guys? Does that sound reasonable?
Sure. Okay.
He'll be at disadvantage because he doesn't know what the heck's happening. He gets a 6.
So wait, what am I rolling for?
Just the 2 of them are pulling the rope tight. Where are you?
Okay.
Waiting at? Where are you at, Jalin, in this lineup? I actually lost your token. Oh, there you are. Still in the tower.
Let me see. What can I do? Be useful and shit. I probably should have picked spells.
Good time.
It's tough to level up and keep playing.
It is tough. We'll
Uh,
close it shortly.
I'll just stand by, and if anything goes wrong,
If you want, you could always come and like help me, or like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's like,
Yeah,
Okay.
you can do help
Yeah.
action to give one of them advantage on the strength check.
Yeah, give me advantage. I'm
yeah.
gonna need it.
There you go.
alright, will do.
I like it. Jalin and Doc on one side against just Kahn on the other side.
Yeah, I feel like Kahn's a muscly boy.
I wasn't sure. I was gonna say, are we just gonna have V? Or are you gonna just help me as well at this point? We're all just gonna hold this rope like tug of war.
You can.
Okay,
I'm not that strong.
I'll take advantage. Why not?
How about Irina will prep a silent spell and hold it.
So I got up 3 in the first levels. Alrighty.
Sound good?
Sure.
Cool.
Cool. She'll wait on the
Actually,
side.
yeah.
Ambush. We got the whole lineup here. These guys are in trouble. They got real low. What'd you guys get on those advantage strength checks?
16.
16?
14.
14. Dang. Well, they're
Better than
both
that
below
one that I
10.
rolled the first time.
Yeah, I got 4 the first time.
I got 5 the second time, so not much
Oh my
better.
God, you guys.
That's why I was kind of fishing for that
Strength checks
advantage.
is not
It
a
took
good
the
one.
whole team.
They're big old boys.
Big old burly
Yeah.
boys that go toppling down with a absolutely silenced thump into a pile on the floor, prone. And they are prone before you guys, both of them sitting in the silent spell, which I think covers most of this juncture. What are we doing?
Doc's holding the gun to them and then gets out his manacles. Say, you got 2 seconds to explain yourself. 1, 2.
Yeah, that's a tough situation. That's a tough situation. They're in a silent spell. They can't talk.
They also can't shout for help. One of them is very clearly going like, but the cries for help are not.
What's his name? Doesn't recognize them.
Casimir?
Casimir.
Yeah,
He just shrugs and he's like, Berserkers. Berserkers. From
berserkers. But
yeah.
berserkers not our enemies.
No, they were friends of
Pretty
mine
strong.
long ago. They seem to be in this. I think we heard they were in the service of your
Ludmilla.
the other one, Ludmilla. So if we
So it's
consider
kill
them
Or
allies
change
not.
allegiance.
Kahn grabs Casimir and shoves him close to them and goes,
This
"Do you
guy?
recognize this elf?"
Oh, but it was more like
Yeah,
like,
I was thinking the same thing.
No, and he's like, yeah, he's just waiting.
They look at each other. They're gonna like, okay. They're also gonna look at the absolute mass of weapons pointed at them, and they're just gonna kind of comply, nod.
Okay. I think they're gonna be helpful.
So, hands up. They're surrender. They're definitely gonna surrender. They're prone. They're silenced. They got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 capable adventurers on top of them. They're like, we don't want to die like this. Not a great move.
Are there more of you? How many? Count on your fingers.
There's 6 more of you,
4.
4 or
there's-
6, because that's important.
so there's 6 total. 4
Mm-hmm.
More
more.
of you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
little one.
a
Squishy
little
friend.
one. A jelly.
A
Chomper.
dog.
Oh, a jelly?
A
A dog.
Shooter.
I got it right.
No,
It's a dog.
A dog. Okay. Well, the dog makes it out alive. We already know that. I don't know about all of you guys, though.
Yeah, it's questionable.
I'm loving this pantomiming, though. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Keep going.
Okay, we're gonna grab their weapons, handcuff them together, and then say, "It's gonna be all right as long as you communicate with us and ensure that we are diplomatic with your friends."
Seem really undiplomatic if we take their weapons and handcuff them and kidnap them, basically. And wouldn't their allies be like, "Oh yeah, no, we don't want to do what they want to do because they've kidnapped our friends.
We don't know who their allies are.
I get that, but here's the deal. Let's keep your weapons, keep them on you. I will stand with them at the doorway. The rest of you can be behind me, and we'll be waiting for them, just like old pals. And we can all chat this out. No ropes, no nothing.
No kinkiness.
Fine. But I'm gonna shoot some motherfuckers today.
That's
Didn't we
fine.
just finish some fighting?
Not enough fighting for me.
Not enough. That's right.
Okay, but I don't get it. You were in the other room while we were being killed in this room. Couldn't come help out a friend? A stranger, I mean? No? No, okay.
Did you, ixnay the silence, eh?
They'll call for help. Almost certainly.
That's kind of the point, honestly. Because here's my issue. Either one, we get allies, or two, we get to kill them. Either way, I'm happy.
Fair enough. And she'll drop the silence spell. Finally! Oh my god.
Okay, now don't scream. Just talk.
Okay.
Yeah, Kahn puts his claw out for like a fist bump and goes, I'm Kahn. What's your name?
Berserker number 2.
Berserker number 2. Solid name. Fans really loved you. And let me guess, are you Berserker number 1?
3 actually. Number 1's.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I presumed. That's my fault. You know what? I duly apologize. So 1 through 1, 4.
Chestnuts.
Wait, we got 1, 4, 5, and 6 are still coming, right?
That's right.
Because you're 2 and 3. All right, perfect. Well, I mean, guess it's time to meet the family. So everything back there is cleared.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to get the doors open. Or we're gonna go get something to try and pry it with.
Well, something's right here. All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
You can't just objectify yourself like that.
Yeah.
I mean, no one else is
Right,
gonna do it.
Ooh, that's fun.
No one else is gonna do it. I might as well. I can't find that one tall ice elf. So.
As you guys turn to walk back, you hear some loud down the hallway. Fuck this! And a boom, thump. And then a bang as another berserker goes flying down the hall and crashes into the wall here.
That is about right.
That's a magic door, isn't it?
That or it's a golem that popped out of the door.
Oh god. Okay, well, he's probably not okay.
It's probably
goes
not
in.
okay.
Pokes him lightly with he slaps him with his sword and goes, "Hey, are you good?"
I will double check really fast. I don't think there is a way for him to survive that hit. I'm just gonna check really quick. Just thinking of damage versus. I don't even feel like rolling.
That might be a little bit insensitive then if he knows he's dead. Khan's still gonna do it.
Why would Kahn
Yeah,
not
but
do that?
you also have stone form, like something unmoving. Is it really dead?
Yeah, nope. This is the minimum damage that, like, even if I took the average, it would be way over his hit points. And as you poke him, starting at his face, his whole skin begins to just disintegrate, and his whole body just turns to dust on the floor. A creature killed.
Hang on, I'm a doctor. Yep. He's made of dust. Hey, there might be some gold in here. He gets out a pan, starts shuffling
Yeah, do
around.
his belongings disappear with him? Or can we loot him?
Doc works with the UAC, I see.
Hold
Put some
on.
water in the pan.
Wait, this is. We're not making a good first impression on our new friends, Berserker 2 and Berserker 3.
We are survivors.
Berserker
That's what
1
we
may
are
have just
called.
died.
Look, a gold tooth.
A disintegrated creature and everything it is wearing and carrying, except for magic items, are reduced to a pile of gray dust, fine gray dust.
Okay. Any
So-
magic items that this guy had on him? I assume not.
You know what? On a D20 roll, on a really high one, there's one little gold tooth.
Magical in some way.
Must be.
V and
I
your
didn't roll
other
anything
sister,
for
whatever
that.
her name is, the one that's not
Yeah.
the Ludmilla. That one.
Anastasia.
That's me.
Anna.
Yeah, that one.
What do you want?
You guys do magic. You want a magic?
Magic. You do magic things.
What a magic, what, the dust back into a person? I can't do that.
No. I would never want you to do that. That'd be disrespectful to you and your powers. But the door.
The door. The door.
I mean, I can turn the corner and see if it's really the door that did this. Or if
I'm pretty sure I can
facing
see.
something.
Yeah, I could see that, I think, as well, though. Because I'm at that corner.
Oh well.
Okay.
Is it the door? Is it a
We
humanoid?
get a couple of duplicates. Because I only made 4. Like a great fool. So underprepared. Oh, and one of them was disintegrated. So we're good. Yeah, there's 3. There are now 3 guys standing in the hallway, backing up slowly. One of them is standing up. He got knocked aside when the guy was blasted back. And at the stairs lead down into darkness, and at the bottom is a huge, probably 15, 20 foot tall, amber sealed door. It's in the shape of a door, but there's no like handles or mechanisms or creases to open it. Almost like the image of a door was carved out of the wall is what it kind of looks like, for as thick and stable as it is. I go, who the fuck are they? What is going on? What happened to number 5?
Hey, have you ever put bread over the fire too long? Yeah, same. Kind of gets ashy on the outside.
A little bit.
He's just ashy everywhere.
That's not what happens to my bread when I put it on the fire. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Not my name, but close. We're with Barbarian number 2 and
Casimir.
Barbarian number 3. Or Berserker, sorry.
Not prisoners at the moment. Sort of.
Well, kind of.
They'll have our weapons.
So, do you want to get through that door? Because we've got people that might be able to do that. Or do you want to just keep throwing yourself at it until you're dead?
I guess we could let them take a stab at it. Yeah, better them than us. No shit. We can always, later. It's fine. Yeah, take a stab at it. Why not? We'll keep an eye out for any in the rear. Make sure nothing comes up from behind. How's that?
Honestly, I really appreciate that. There's been a lot of rear stuff happening lately, and I don't want that to happen to any of us.
Oh.
And not the kind I like.
Oh, I see. Well, if we make it out of here alive, we can discuss all that. But for now, we will make sure.
Nope, that wasn't an invitation to discuss rear stuff at all. That was just a point of information for you to know to be careful of your bums.
Yeah, number 5 just
trying to be
Now the
kind.
end of the rear conversation.
Yeah.
All right.
We threw shit
It's
at it
not
and it
12
didn't work.
penises.
Huh?
What?
How did you know? I have never told anybody. Anyway.
V, Anna, or Julie, whatever your name is, can you?
I was kind of interested.
Please.
Okay, yes.
Control these bitches.
Yes. Am I supposed to kill them and eat them? Is that the plan?
Yes, kill and eat the door. No, you
No.
dummy.
I'm not touching
God,
anything. Fuck that.
dumbass.
It just disintegrated somebody.
Oh, God. But don't you have magic that could do something about it?
Oh god.
Oh,
I don't
anti-disintegrate
know
magic?
if this is gonna stop magic as well.
I don't even do magic, so I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
But Cass and
You wanna
see
I
what
do.
Okay, everybody clear the hallway.
Oh,
Okay.
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 All right.
Okay, what can I do?
Look.
Why do I not
Casimir
even
and
have a
all of
good
them as well and be like,
cantrip?
you guys magic, you can do anything while V's like testing things out.
Possibly. Let me find out. I can detect
I'm gonna
whether or not
guidance on V.
That's a good idea.
Hmm.
I can detect whether or not it is magic.
Okay.
But that
You
seems
do that.
That's helpful.
that seems like we've already determined that much. Let me check the rules on how this thing works. Go ahead, give it a shot. What do you got in mind?
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch, the ghostly skeletal hand, and try to damage the door. It's a cantrip. This is really just to see if the door repels the magic as well, or if the hand could touch it without getting that bounce back, or
That is chill touch is a attack roll, or does it require a saving throw from the start?
uh,
It says
make a
necrotic
ranged
damage.
spell attack against a creature to assail it with the chill. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage. So it's just an attack roll.
Okay, make the attack roll.
I'm not assuming it can take the necrotic damage. That's not the idea. I want to see how it reacts if something magical touches it.
It's an attack roll.
21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
Six.
6 damage. The chill touch spell goes off and hits the door. Necrotic energy kind of spreads over it. And you see kind of a little crack appear somewhere, a scuff of sorts. It seems to have done damage to the door. It does not react any other way.
Well, anybody who's got long range damage can also try. I want to see if non-magical damage could be done to the door. Can we? Yeah. Can we
I'll
shoot the
it.
door?
Shoot at it.
Perfect. But yeah, everybody clear out so that we don't ricochet.
Cool. Attack rolls.
So you know what, Doc? Let me do this, and I
What?
will stand in front of Doc, and he can use like my shoulder. I'm gonna basically act as like a barrier, so that way if it does ricochet, it'll hit me first rather than him, because
Fair enough.
I'm technically under 50% health, and I'll take half damage because of
nice.
stone skin.
Nice. Excellent.
Sweet.
I'll say if you want, you could
I
even
know
like,
the whole way.
use him as a stable position. For,
Stable. Yeah.
Advantage on your attack roll. Not that.
Okay.
Let me see if my spells can help with that.
25.
That hits.
No, not really.
That's the damage.
Oh, maybe ask Sergey.
Successfully hit the door with a bullet.
You want damage?
How much?
Do you want damage?
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1 second. Uh, 16.
Awesome. The bullet does not ricochet. It goes right into the door. You hear kind of a crack sound as it hits the door.
Okay,
again,
but if the door
it's sort of-
is cracking,
Yeah.
what if it cracks away, but the magic is still there? Like it's a magic doorway instead of a magic door.
Right.
Okay.
We risk breaking it and not being able to get in.
I want to risk going through, and I am willing to take somebody with me. Who's
Doc will
willing
go.
to die with me? One
You know
person.
what? Actually, how are y'all on hit points?
We got a
Full?
long rest.
Yeah, but we only got
that's
half
Hit
back.
points. You only get.
Oh,
You
right.
can only get up to half. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at
Doc is
47.
full.
Alright,
Right. With
hold
the,
up.
With the hit
Let
dice.
me go up to y'all. 1, 2, Okay, I can heal everyone in our party. Sorry, Viking dudes.
Do what you're gonna do.
Let
Try
me
your
go
best.
ahead.
After what happened to number 5, like,
Okay,
It would be like,
I-
just
It
chill out.
is.
why did he
Same
get
here.
slammed back? Because you guys have been touching the door trying to pry it open, right? And it didn't kill you.
we tried throwing shit at it first, and
Uh-huh.
he was the first one to go up and like touch it. He like tried to grab
Oh,
it,
okay.
and pull on it, and it didn't.
So,
So none of you have tried a handle?
No. Well, he did. Number 5 did.
Okay.
alright, so each of y'all get 17 hit points back in the party
Nice.
Ooh, thank
Because I
you.
messed- because of mass curing wounds.
Sick.
Alright, now I'm gonna go back to the back and let y'all do all that. Be heroic and
Okay.
shit.
That does
So-
that enough to hit Casimir and Irina as well?
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, everyone in the party. Because
Sick.
I can heal up to 6.
Oh, sick. I'll even put
So
her
it's
on there
like
as well.
myself,
Oh,
yep,
there are 6.
2,
That works
Just-
out.
4.
That works
yeah.
out.
Do we want to like continue to try this? Because we do also have like a whole other just like castle to traverse. Do we want to invest more time into this door? Just throwing the option out there as well.
The staircase goes down, right?
Yeah, down is where we're meant to go.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I don't know why. Casimir said so.
The
DM, I am
catacombs.
multi-classing.
Oh yeah.
I'm triple classing, I think, possibly.
What's he taking? What are you taking?
Oh, baby, a triple.
I think I'm gonna go warlock. undead.
Seriously?
I think.
That's big talk. That's big talk.
I know.
Something like Warlock, we'll need to talk about that. But yeah.
Well, never mind then. I won't do it.
No. I mean, it's fine. We just get. I have questions, is all, and we don't have.
Well, my thought would be like I'd be warlocking with because I'm his cleric already.
Anubis.
Or no?
Take Warlock, but under
Nope,
the same
never mind.
god.
Does
Not gonna do
it. No, does would Warlock give you a thing that you want to use right this moment?
Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll tell you what. It is 7:35 on my end, which makes it 7, 8, 9, 10:35 on y'all's end.
Actually, we
As you
could
guys
stop.
As you guys are kind of debating your plans, you've damaged the door a little bit. You've got this squad of berserkers that is tentatively not aggressive at the moment, but seem pretty angsty. And we've succeeded a long rest. So let's call it there for tonight. And we'll give you guys a week to think on how you want to deal with this ancient evil situation.
This door, the greatest enemy of them all.
The
Doors.
door.
In fact, fuck Strahd. It's really the door that's the final boss.
That's
The
right.
Curse of Doors. Indeed. So, thank you, the internet, for hanging out as always, and keep your wits about you on your own adventures through the mists. Bye.
Bye.
Transition to waiting room. Boom.